2, 1, and welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. Today is Thursday, April 6th, and I've got the one and only Flakasita in the building.
Yeah,
I'm going to start with you.
Yeah, bro, that feels good, man.
Yeah, we got Almighty Suspect.
Being the one and only feels good.
Yeah.
Six Figure says, I'm in here.
Come on.
And Adam 22. We got Remo in the back. Let's get right into it. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How y'all weeks been?
It's been great, man.
I'm watching White Lotus season 2.
White Lotus, what that's about?
It's a show about people who go on vacation together and then get killed.
Yo, bruh, like that's like the worst
on
time.
Netflix?
That's a good synopsis. of
Hulu,
it.
I think.
Hulu.
HBO.
That's the worst time, like to even and tell me that, right? Because like my family members are going to Ghana and on the 12th.
But
Your
they're
whole
going
family
home.
is.
They're going to Africa.
Not some.
These dudes are on vacation in like very exotic locations.
You talking about Africans going back to Africa?
Yeah, that's true.
So
What
if
we
somebody
talking
were
about?
to die in Ghana, it would probably be like a very different set of circumstances than what's going on in the show. In
If
these,
your
like,
African
luxury
people
resorts.
die in Africa, they need help.
It's different countries though, so it's kind of like it's foreign territory.
Why aren't
still,
you going to Ghana?
Because one, I have a job. Two, why would I go back to Africa now?
Why, you're afraid they'll keep you?
It's just not like a real pleasant experience, right? Like what?
Really?
Like I go back, it's hot as fuck. I'm like, what? Like being like asked for money all the time.
Really?
Yeah. It's just not
By like friends and family members or what?
Yeah.
Because they think you're rich because you're in America.
Yeah.
What's like a standard excuse when they try to get you to give them money?
You just have to give it, man.
Whether there's like threatening vibes?
Nah, like it's like for example,
Might
right?
be disrespectful.
When's the last time you went back?
Well, I was a kid. Probably
So
like,
you haven't left the United States in a long time?
No, yeah.
You don't have a passport?
No. Now, no.
I'm not taking my black ass to Africa.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I went to Cape Town. I feel like I didn't get the
Oh,
full-
South Africa.
Yeah.
I was just finna say that. I'll go
Why?
to South Africa.
Yeah.
It was actually a Monster Energy BMX trip.
I feel like South Africa don't even count as like Africa, right?
Not at this point.
Yeah,
That's
nah, right?
basically, nigga, a Dutch colony.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
it's
first world
definitely a
country.
part of Africa. It's like saying like Times Square is not New York or is not America.
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
You don't
it's
get the
very,
true-
very different.
You don't get the true African experience if you just go to Cape Town.
Well, it's more of an African experience than like staying in LA.
Facts.
Of course.
But
Of course.
But okay, let me just set the scene for you. You get off the airplane, you're driving, and we were staying in like a pretty decent, big, rented out type spot.
Villa?
I don't even know how to describe it. It was more like an apartment building because there had to be like 12 people in there, like big BMX crew, right? But like on the way driving there, you're driving past like the worst, most impoverished shanty towns you've ever seen in your life. No running water, nothing. And like, obviously, you're not going to go out of your way to go into those environments because it would not be safe. But then you like, all of a sudden you drive like a couple more miles down the road and it's like the nicest houses you ever seen in your life.
Yo,
It was wild.
it's the baddest hoes though,
It's all side by side.
right?
Yeah. Bad
Was
bitches
there?
in South Africa?
Bro, it's the
know.
baddest. Bro, listen, and they have the fattest asses, I think, like in the world, right? In like South Africa, right? Like,
Might need to look into that.
bruh, it's always like just that. It's either like they're like from like Mazani or something like that, right? Yeah, it's Mazani females. They be having like 65-inch asses. It's just all natural.
Mazan,
Nah, that
Yeah.
sounds too big for me.
65 inches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that don't even sound cute
Incredible.
no more. That's
Sounds
not
like
cute
a
no
barrel.
more. Yeah, that sound cute no more. Like that bitch just holding a pack of bricks on her ass. Like that's not. I don't know if that's appealing.
Hair, right? And
I ain't gonna hold you.
And to be fair though, I am the one who called Adam like 6'6", so it's like I'm not really.
You over exaggerating.
Yeah, you feel
I
me?
have
I
never
get it.
met anyone in my entire life who's as obsessed with people's heights than
It's like
you.
the third time I heard you say this, so it must be serious.
Something just happened to the light, I think.
It must be serious.
Well, like, cause I'm short. Well,
So you obsessed with other males' heights because you little?
I think it's more so like checking the temperature. You feel me?
Like I
Right?
wish I could be that tall. I think you
Yeah,
might have
right?
said that
Yeah.
to me when you first met me.
Yeah,
Damn,
no.
this nigga's tall as hell.
No, here, right? Cause you look like cause you look small, like in your videos, right?
But this is your thing. Is you tell everyone, I thought you were going to be smaller, or you looked smaller, or I thought you were going to be taller, but you're actually not as tall, or I thought you were going to be fat, but you're not that fat. Like somehow this is like a thing that your brain has just adapted to like saying to almost everyone that you meet. And it's almost like you could just accept at a certain point that people are going to look a little bit different than they maybe looked on the internet.
Yeah,
and that you don't have to tell them all about it as soon as you meet them. Although I guess maybe it is like good small talk. I don't know.
Yeah. No, listen, like, cause like I fucked up though by telling Bradley Martin, yo, I thought you was like 6'9". I was got my ass beat.
He almost whooped you?
Yeah.
He probably didn't care. What is he, like 6'5"? He's huge.
He's like what? Yeah, right.
But see, that is a good example though, because I think he's like 6'6", so you were like 3 inches off. But you know, like, does he need to be notified about that?
He's 6'6".
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, true that, man.
You should talk to your therapist about this.
This nigga.
Yo, I need a therapist too, though.
With other niggas'
Right?
hearts. That's crazy.
What?
Yo, I need therapy. Don't you think? Right?
Yeah.
I think everybody does.
You need
especially
speech
someone
therapy.
like you. Yeah.
You need
Right?
speech therapy.
Yes.
That you need
Are you still doing that, or was that like a one-time thing?
No, I did it for like twice a week for a couple months. I see no progress.
Adam,
No
I
progress?
keep telling him, look. I tell him this story all the time, right? My father was a terrible drunk, right? I never met him, but he had a stutter problem, just like Flacco.
Yeah.
Maybe even worse,
So
right?
he needs to start drinking.
And as soon as he would drink, clear.
Really?
It would disappear. So he turned into an alcoholic from doing that. I
Maybe
told Flacco he needed to take some shots.
You could get prescribed like 2 shots of Jack Daniels every 6 hours.
You need to take some shots. I
Or
bet you
shrooms.
it'll go away.
Shrooms.
I got you.
Yeah. No, because I heard that shrooms fixes it.
It might make you think too hard. You might just nigga not talk.
Right?
Maybe you need to get out of
You
your
should
head for a little
microdose.
bit.
You should microdose. I'll give you some.
Shrooms or
I'll
perks.
pull up on you. Nah,
Perks
no
is
perks.
a very
No
different
perks.
thing.
Oh, no.
I'm 2 weeks sober too. No perks. Don't do
Really?
that. Yeah.
Oh, why? Like
Water. You feel me? Supplements.
I like it.
Shit
Because
like
I was
that.
thinking about it, I'm like, because Brick Baby was saying he takes perks every day.
Damn,
So I'm like, oh my God.
I feel him.
We're going to have a whole perk lab going on in here.
But yeah, nah,
Side by side perk inhalation.
I'm sober since right
I
now.
want to know how many perks it did. Because I think Brick Baby's real good on camera. But I am a little worried when he said he takes perks every day. I'm like, what's that going to be like?
Yeah, me too.
And how does
I have to chew them bitches for breakfast. No cap. But
chew
yeah,
perk for breakfast?
I'm sober. Yes, breakfast. No food.
Makes you
nothing.
feel like
Chew it?
happier. It makes you feel what?
Hell no. That tastes disgusting.
Chew
bro.
it just
you
to
gotta
taste
say
it?
Yeah, and they gotta eat them bitches for breakfast. But yeah, no, terrible. But yeah, bro, don't do drugs. You feel me? I'm sober. I walk in this bitch with the big smart water, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking vitamin C supplements and all that good kind of shit. You know, ginseng, all that kind of good shit. You
Just
know?
so you know where I'm at, my trainer went to the Middle East to see his brother for like a week or some shit. So like I didn't train with him for like 10 days. And like I did legs on Tuesday and I've been lifting with him like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then this morning. And oh my God, I am in so much pain. Somehow taking like 10 days off just really did it. My legs feel like they're gonna fucking fall off right now.
Your body was
Great
used to the
feeling.
activity.
Yeah, it's just, you get used to it. It's hard to get that like super sore feeling when you're working out really consistently and then you take a little bit of time off and it just hits.
That's the worst part about working out is the sore.
I love that
soreness.
part. I love
But
this.
that's
My
how you know
legs
it's
feel
working,
like they're
though.
gonna
Sore?
fall off.
That's how you know it's working.
But you want to know what I learned? Don't do a really hard leg workout
Yeah.
and then go to Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
You'll regret it.
Your leg might give out.
Because Disneyland is a leg workout. You have to stand up for like 8 hours when you go there as a parent.
That's
have
what
to
I
walk,
call it.
yeah.
I call it like when you stand up all day and your legs hurt, I call them Disneyland legs. That's what I call them. Like, damn, bro, I got Disneyland feet right now.
I've always been like that too. I don't think it's like a thing because I'm 39. I think it's just always been like that.
Hell yeah.
I'll go to a concert for like 4 hours and I'm just like, oh my God,
This
I want to
shit
go
feels
lay
terrible.
down. My fucking legs hurt.
That's a fact.
But you start snorting coke and stuff, you don't feel it.
I've never done cocaine.
Yo, Coke
That's why people get drunk and stuff, so they can just stand up for longer.
That's
What?
how-
Coke and drug. Yo, I feel like
I'm drinking on stream today.
yeah, right.
Music. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be a super long one,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
5
might
hours.
not want to prep for like a.
Nah, as soon as
The
I'm
end of
not
the
gonna
world.
start now. I'm not gonna start now.
Are we gonna
but yeah.
do it in here?
No, we're gonna do it in the other room.
Yeah, we do the music stream. I'm definitely.
Why? I feel like this is the most comfortable.
Well, here.
It is definitely more comfortable, but I'm trying to train some other people on what to do, so I got to have them watch, and there's gonna be more people in the room.
Got it.
Josh is doing training. Okay.
Exactly.
Big dog shit.
All right, you guys want to do a fucking news story, Flacco? Or can we go to that thing first? The first Twitter link up there, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, do you want the screenshot you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on the screen.
Hey, that's a fact, nigga. This shit getting real out of hand, bro.
I saw this on Twitter. It had like 3,000 likes, and I just thought this was so funny.
Look at this.
They got to have a dress code at No Jumper. This is getting out of control and taking attention
2,000
away
likes?
from the content. The tweet had mad likes. Look, it has 449 retweets. That's pretty solid.
Bro, you niggas
I feel
look
famous.
crazy. You niggas look crazy, bro. You ain't here with fake Laker shorts. Your thighs are
It's
nigga,
merch.
they look like drumsticks.
It looks
you,
like
you got drumstick
It looks
legs.
like you guys were trying to make a meme.
You
Like
look
you were
like a
trying to go
rotisserie
viral,
chicken.
right?
Who? Us?
This nigga got half his shorts is red, half is black. Everybody knees is out. This is crazy.
It's something about the angle too that makes their legs look like it makes the ankle look smaller. Yeah, because it's from above.
That nigga look like a drumstick.
And then the knee looks bigger.
Eagles ball.
He look like a turkey drumstick, nigga. Hey, y'all remember the Mortal
Why did we all
Kombat
have on
movie?
shorts that day?
Y'all remember the Mortal Kombat movie when Kano was eating the drumstick, nigga? That
Wait,
shit
who?
look like Flacco leg, nigga.
Wait.
The Mortal Kombat, Kano, nigga. The
I
Mortal
just feel
Kombat
like
movie in
those
99.
shorts-
Pull it
No
up.
drumsticks.
Like those
Pull it up.
pants you're wearing right now are a way better
Pull it up.
choice.
Facts. Pull it up.
Can
He
no
looked
drumsticks.
way more decent today than he did that day.
He's
He looks
looking up
crazy.
a Mortal Kombat meme.
Yes, nigga, the Kano drumstick. Pull it up. Nigga, that shit is
Fatality.
monumental.
I
can't find it.
I don't know. It just made me
That
happy.
fat ass drumstick.
It made me happy to see like
That's-
the new season of No Jumper getting memed on Twitter effectively.
Wait, let me see.
What the
Who
hell?
posted that? Like just like a random, a random fan account.
Nigga.
Yo, I've never seen it before. I
You
mean,
never seen this movie?
it
But
doesn't
it's a
taste me though.
legendary movie, Mortal Kombat
Wait,
1999.
this is the old one?
What? The original one.
I mean, I remember seeing it back in the day.
I love this
Josh,
movie.
you can't just be scrolling down here. You're going to see Goro's penis or something.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're not.
On a random Tumblr? Yeah, you are.
I seen the movie.
Beast-
They ain't gonna show nothing. This is the best Mortal. This is
Bro,
one of my favorite movies.
Tumblr is all
Tumblr
about
is
having
the
an
worst place ever.
excuse to post Goro's penis.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's been the rough
I've
like
never
mission
seen one of
statement of the
those.
entire platform.
Hey, they dropping hella drumsticks.
Yo, drop it in. You from super chat it in. Who posted Josh?
Hey, what the fuck?
Who posted what?
No, the picture. Like
It's gone now. I'll send it to you later.
Is it like a fan or like an actual like meme account?
It's probably.
It's just a random person on Twitter just talking shit.
Yeah, they not feeling it.
No, it would have been like much cooler if it was like a big like meme account. You feel me? So
Okay,
you
but
feel better about
maybe
it?
it will make its way there. But think about it. It's not like a hate statement. It's just if you see 3 things in a row that are out of the ordinary, such as a
course.
gigantic knee and then like small ankle
Yeah, of
ratio,
course. Yeah.
you got to point it out. I wish my pants were a little looser so I could roll these up and see what mine look like. Because I feel like the angle is so rough that it's going to make anybody look kind of.
Bro, it looks crazy.
I gotta do.
And then it's all 3 of them. Like it's not just one. It's 3.
It just
all
means
three.
like, it makes people wonder if No Jumper is like kind of promoting like fat positivity or something. Like
body positivity.
we're like going out of our way to make sure we get large
That's
legged
dumb
men.
though, right?
That's dumb.
Right? Like fat positivity is dumb, right?
I don't.
Hey, you're right.
I think a
I'm
little
fat.
bit of it is
Promoting
okay.
being unhealthy.
Nah, listen, cause like, and I'm fat as fuck, and I think it's dumb as fuck to like say, yo, body positivity, stay fat,
Okay,
I'm
but
with
do
that.
you think that we should go out of our way to make you feel like shit about yourself because you're overweight? I don't think so. I think that if the body positivity movement has any kind of good qualifications about it or good attributes, it's just that like there has to be a fine line.
be
There has to be
comfortable in
something
your
in the
body.
middle where we're not encouraging. We're encouraging people to exercise and eat healthy and try not to be fat, but then we're also not like making it the norm in society to just destroy people for being overweight or I think that the fact that like I remember as a kid, you could just talk about fat people, fat bitches, like whatever. And now I would never be able to think like, oh, I'm just going to make a joke about fat bitches or just talk about them like they're the worst thing on earth. The fact that I feel uncomfortable making that joke is probably a good thing overall because I don't think fat people like deserve to be shitted upon at all turns. Even though, but we also should not be acting like it's healthy to weigh 400 pounds and be 5'9" or whatever the fuck they're talking about these days. Like
You see me, listen, if you see me like start to inch towards 350, make me feel like a piece of shit, please.
I
Bro,
don't want to be the
coming.
one.
Right?
If you don't get in the gym, Flacco, it's coming.
Nah, listen though. I've been good though. I'm working out and drinking my water, my protein bar. You feel me?
As you should.
Right?
It's that a plastic bag full of protein bars?
No.
That's fire.
No.
It's a couple.
It's a big water and
Water.
and a protein bar.
That's
That's
right.
cool.
As you should. No cap. I'm trying to get on my healthy shit too.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
I'm down 40 pounds.
You down 40 pounds?
40
God
pounds
damn.
in like 7 or 8 months.
Oh, that's like that's pretty good.
Trying to keep going.
Wait, but you have like nothing like left to lose though.
Yeah, that nigga look like
Look
him
at
on
this.
cocaine at
Look
this
at
point.
that. I still got
just
plenty
gotta
of
do some sit-ups,
plenty
yeah.
of goop on me.
You don't have nothing like left to lose. Listen, if
Do
you
you
like
do
lose
cardio?
weight,
You don't do cardio?
Yeah, I do. A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, I'm not like crazy serious about the diet at this point. Like I had a fucking double cheeseburger for dinner last night just because I felt like it.
yeah.
You know, it's like I still fuck around a little bit. I just try to rein it in.
If you lose the like 20 more pounds, bro, like your thighs is gonna be like, I'm talking about like skinny as fuck. Arms gonna be like anorexic, right?
Yeah, you think so?
He's skinny as fuck right now.
The more weight, 205. The more weight you lose, though, it is kind of true though. Like, not to make this about me, but you start to like really feel like, oh fuck, like I'm looking like a fucking weakling. I'm a little guy now. Look at me.
But the positive though is like you get these real like handsome like sunken jawline cheeks coming in.
Well, that's why you should get the buccal fat removal.
Oh,
You know about that?
No,
Fat
that's what dimples, right?
It's like the new surgery that everybody's doing. Josh, look up buckle fat surgery on Google or something.
No BBL variations, my boy.
I've watched no, it's like, well, that'll probably be fine. Yeah, it's like BUCCAL, I think. Yeah. It's like they go into your cheek. I've seen videos of it, and there's like a pad of fat basically like inside of your cheek, and they go in right here and they cut a little hole and then they rip it out, and it basically gives you this super gaunt look as if you have
Chris Brown cheeks.
This nigga said,
yeah, like okay, look at that, look at Chrissy Teigen.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
she got it.
She looks crazy.
It looks weird, right?
Nigga, she looks insane.
To me, I feel like full cheeks are very, very attractive. It's surprising to me that people want to look like this. I would think
On
that
women,
like
though.
She look
on
like a
women, yeah,
fucking
but like
mummy.
you know, I feel like when
look
I'm
like a
attracted
man.
to a woman, quite often I end up thinking like, oh, she has nice cheeks. Like the cheeks are very full. And to me, this kind of it doesn't seem like it is helping a lot of these.
Maybe because these bitches already ugly. Because I ain't gonna cap. A lot of these bitches that you pulling up is ugly, Josh. They
They're
was
like,
already
but a lot of
ugly.
them are like models and shit, like supermodels, like.
Bitch is ugly.
But it's like this new heroin chic look, bruh.
Fact, it's this new fentanyl look. Like,
Yeah.
this the fat look. Bitch, you look like you just hit the fat.
You
look
know what
crazy.
it's a reaction to though? I think it's like for a long time there was this like fake Instagram style look of like being super polished and you get all this stuff put into your face to make your face like all full and bright and you face tune every photo. And now there's like a reaction where the hot chicks are like, nah, instead I want to look like a corpse. I want to look like I'm about to die.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
dumb as
is
hell.
insane. I'm not
weird.
feeling it.
I'm not into it either. I want a healthy woman.
Yeah, these bitches look like they might fall over and die if it's too hot. Like you might get heat stroke. I don't know. Them bitches look like mummies.
You
for
get
real.
on Ozempic so that you lose like 40% of your body weight, and then you get the fat
Wait.
sucked out of your cheeks.
Wait, Ozempic is
You don't
like,
know about that yet?
No.
It's like a diabetes medication that, man, you're like such a prime candidate for it because
tell me more.
It's primarily for people.
Wait, tell me
Yo,
more.
tell me more.
It's primarily for people with diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
It basically is like a shot that you do, I think, like once or twice a week, and it basically makes you lose shitloads of weight. You can't eat anywhere near as much. Tons of famous people are on it. It's super popular. It's like a meme and like a joke at this point that everybody in Hollywood is on it. And
And how much it cost?
I think it ends up being like $1,000 a month or whatever, which is, you know,
Crazy.
for normal people, that's a lot of fucking money. For rich people, it's whatever. But for, you know, people who have like actual bills to pay, it's kind of out of control, which is why it's wild that it's now being like recommended for people as young as I think like 12 or 13 who are overweight, which is to me is fucking insane.
That's insane. Get your
How
little
do you get
fat
a shot,
ass in
though?
the gym.
You go to the doctor, they'll give it to you.
He's making an appointment as soon as he.
Yeah, what? God, listen,
That's crazy.
$1,000 like to lose like 50 pounds is I mean, that's decent.
I mean, you should talk to your doctor.
Where did he equate the $1,000 to 50 pounds at, Josh?
Come on, bro.
I think that the average person who does it loses like a third of their body fat or some shit. Like, it is an extreme fucking drug. And for you, that could be like what? Like fucking 60, 70 pounds. I don't know.
Bro, that sounds insane.
Hey, can we like still like work out, or do we like have this weird like?
I have heard some bad side effects. Like I've heard from like I knew this one girl who's on it who was like already really skinny, and she got on it and lost like 15 extra pounds. And like she told me that she was having such bad diarrhea that she had to get off it and stuff, and it was just fucking up her stomach in general. But then I've also like my trainer trains a guy, some random rich guy who's on it. And he said that sometimes when he goes to train him, the guy like will take like 10 minutes between sets because he's so out of breath and stuff. But I think that if you're on a reasonable amount of it, it's not. It actually is not that dangerous. Which is that's the kind of fucked up part. I'm not recommending people do it, but I don't think it's that dangerous.
Josh, did the bitch say she was throwing up and she was lying in and throw up because she couldn't get up? And it was like, what?
Yeah, it said she couldn't get off her bathroom floor.
Who?
Taking that shit?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah. I was reading it. Nah, we're not doing that, bro. The bitch said she took that shit and she was lying in her throw up and she vomited so much she couldn't get up. Like,
that's a bargain, bro. Like,
nah.
$1,000 a month to like potentially lose 60 pounds in like what, 6 months?
Or potentially be
Dude, just get
landing on
mono or something, or like a tapeworm. There's other ways that you could do this. It's not going to cost you
This is
Get a
$1,000.
parasite.
All right, something that's
fuck?
cheap. Consider this.
Yeah.
Getting on very strict meal prep and then committing yourself to exercising like an hour a day.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
I think if you did that, you'd probably have like similar effects. And maybe if the fat was stubborn, then
Not
you
that
could,
fast though, right?
It's pretty fast, bro. You can lose. You could easily lose 2 pounds a week just eating healthy and working out consistently.
You African.
I know.
You got snapback jeans. Just get your dark black ass in the gym, nigga. Run on the
just do cardio
treadmill,
every day.
hit some dumbbells, nigga, and you'll be looking like You'll be looking like the Black Panther, nigga, in 4 months.
Yeah, or do the Ozempic or whatever it's called.
The Zempic.
Lose that shit and then start working out at like 230, 220.
All I'm going to say is that the doctors would probably recommend that you try to do it naturally.
Thank
Why don't you you've seen me lose a huge percentage of my body fat. Why don't you just do the exact same thing I did?
Yeah, facts.
Get on meal prep, eat boring meals every day, and then work out an hour a day.
Yeah.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
Before I
It's
came
not that
here,
bad.
I was working out.
He came out here and then he got on the perks.
Nah, I was already doing them
He
before.
was chewing them.
It was like a little bit like I was working out for maybe like around COVID. That's when I started working out a lot. COVID. Yeah, because it was
That's
like
when I
nothing to
stopped
do.
working out and regained all the fat that I lost before COVID.
Yeah, that's when I started, like right after the gyms back opened, and it was still like, you know, kind of touchy, and niggas had to grab the little shit and clean all the shit before around that time. That's when
I
was
remember Bradley Martin, like his gym, like they ended up getting like sued, I think, and shit for staying open or getting fined and stuff. And at one point I was talking to him and he was like kind of considering starting like an underground program where like all these different influencers would basically like pay X amount of dollars to be able to use this gym, but it was going to have to be hella hush hush and nobody could know about it because of the COVID regulations.
The secret.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, maybe this is a smart idea. Man, remember how little traffic there was during COVID?
It was beautiful.
That was the best.
I remember like one of the first days that it happened, and I just hit the 110, hit the 4. Nigga, it looked like a zombie apocalypse. I was
Sick.
like, bro, it's nobody here. This shit looks crazy.
I forget what area it was, but I went riding one day in this like BMX with like 2 homies right in the middle of COVID, and it was such an area of LA that would normally be like on fire, like a million fucking people doing business, and it was nobody, and it was the weirdest feeling day ever, and I loved it.
The cops stop y'all?
beautiful.
Or like
No, because you were allowed to be outside. It was just kind of
just too scared.
None of the businesses were open, none of the schools are open, so it's like nobody really has a reason to be going anywhere. So the streets were just barren.
I still had to go buy drugs and go be a rapper.
That's fair. What's I still just came here and did interviews and streams and shit. That was an all right time for us. What's the clickbait? Let's talk about something of some substance, not Flacco losing weight.
Childish Gambino, we talking about that?
Yeah.
Childish Gambino has revealed his hit song "This Is America" was originally an attempt to diss Drake. The idea for the song started as a joke, and it started as a Drake diss. To be honest, that's what he said. As like a funny way of doing it, but then I was like, this shit sounds kind of hard though, you know. So I was like, let me play with it. He said,
I mean,
that's different.
should we look at the lyrics and see if we can identify anything that?
Yeah.
Just go to
Let's
Google
watch the
and-
clip.
Oh, it's just him talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
started as a joke. To be completely honest, like, this is America, like, that was all we had.
But let's be real. Who has listened to This Is America in the last, like, 5 years?
But that shit has like 35 million views.
I know,
like
but
50
how
million
often
views.
do you listen to
I
it?
would. That's not my type
Never,
of thing.
right? Yeah, okay.
That's not my type
Let's
of thing.
look
But
at
when
the
it
lyrics.
came out, I watched the video and was like, this is fire.
Yeah, as like an art thing. But I never was like, oh, let me put this on my playlist. Oh, I can see where he dissed Drake right there. Yeah, go away. yeah. Josh, put us in the corner. Come on.
Bet. Let's go.
We just want to party just for you. We just want the money just for you. I know you want to party. Yeah, party just for free. Girl, you got me dancing and shaking the frame. Maybe we have to go to the verse. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't you? Okay, look what I'm whipping now. All right, this is where maybe it could get a little bit more, right? This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what. Did he really just like repeat everything over and over like this the whole time? I feel ridiculous reading it.
That's a fact. I've heard the song, so I already knew you was finna sound dumb as fuck. When
It
you
looks a
started
lot
reading
worse written down than I remember it sounding when I listened to it like 2 times.
So maybe at first it was a diss, and then maybe he like switched the lyrics around when he started to like the song.
All I'm saying is like, at what point in your life where you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a Drake diss?
Right.
Are we supposed to just accept that was like a normal, rational decision for Donald Glover to make at some point? I don't
Maybe
know.
that
they
time
had
though,
some
right?
type of discrepancies in the past. Maybe Donald Glover and Drake got beef.
Did they? Released in 2018.
They had beef?
It's not. You can hear me. The whole thing with I don't know if you can tell. I'm tapped in. Yeah, the whole
I
thing
hear
with Childish Gambino and Drake. Both of them was like the actor rappers and stuff. So that's where they beef stem from. If you think about it.
But do they have beef? Has this been
It's more of
documented in
a-
other places?
It's not really.
It's like a cold beef.
it's
Like
like
a
a-
cold
yeah.
war. I just made that up right now.
A cold
like
war.
cold beef.
But have they ever had anything
You
to
feel
do
me?
with
Like
each
the
other?
cold
I
war.
don't
Like
think
you
so.
don't know about it, but it's
Besides
beef.
being
though.
actors and rappers and both trying to like. Donald Glover was trying to do what Drake did. You see what I'm saying? So he probably was in competition with Drake, but Drake wasn't looking at it like that.
But I mean, Drake was a child actor, basically, or like a teenage actor, whereas Donald Glover is like a grown man whose career clearly is more about acting. Like, he's been much more successful with acting, whereas Drake left the acting
Comedian
behind,
too.
right?
The blueprint could kind of be the same though, like switching over from acting and then being, and they both don't do like, they kind of do like more. Donald Glover get melodic on a lot of his shit too, so maybe he could be following the Drake blueprint. Or maybe some people look up to people and then when they don't give him acknowledgement, turn into an enemy.
Exactly. And
Shit
then,
like that.
And then I don't know as far as like, because he got sued or he was getting sued for this song because they said that he stole this song. So he stole a Drake diss track. Flacco, you heard about that?
I didn't hear about that.
It's like I'm just trying to like compute where was the beef coming from? You feel me? Right? Like waking up one day and say, yo, I'm finna diss this nigga Drake.
I'm going to search for
To
it.
me,
I
like,
thought Josh was going to do it, but do we have any
Sounds like Dick Riding.
Drake, Donald Glover beef?
He is a comedian too, and he said it started off as a joke.
Yeah.
The song might have always been like a kind of
did
a
parody
spoof
type
and
shit.
shit. Like like a parody.
Think
might have-
about though, like how far Drake has fallen to where the lame niggas now think they can diss him, right? Because like, look, if that was let's say like 0350, right? Like Donald ain't playing with 50 like that, right?
But Drake is Drake, not fucking 50, nigga. That nigga's the king of the light skins.
Yeah, what are you
Nobody's scared
talking
of
about? Drake has fallen. How has he fallen?
No, here, right? Like in terms of like the lame niggas think they can play with Drake.
But this was probably in 2017 or 2018 that Donald Glover was writing this diss track about Drake, allegedly.
And Drake was still on fire in 2017.
It was like
He's still
5
on
or
fire
6
right
years
now.
ago.
Pusha T like era, right? Like when Pusha T like diss Drake.
I guess this might have been around then.
Yeah.
You might be right. You might be right, but I don't think Drake has fallen from shit.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Drake, I guess you could say that maybe like his music hasn't been as big the last couple of years, but it's not like there's someone bigger than him. It's not like there's anyone even close, you know?
Nah, man. No.
Not right now. Let's give it the next 3 years. I guarantee the climate might change a little bit.
And that's when we really will see a pivot in the culture, I think, is when you see a new artist come out who does get bigger than Drake, because it's kind of like,
Well, like Bad Bunny is definitely bigger now, but like,
But not in our realm.
that shit ain't in English, so I don't really know about it, yeah.
That's a fact.
no,
That shit is not in English.
2019 though. Like, I feel like 2019 as a Drake fan, like, was the only year that I got scared, cause that's when Damn dropped, and like when like Damn dropped, it was like, oh shit, like Kendrick, is now starting to like overtake Drake.
I don't remember thinking that at all.
Would Damn drop?
I mean, Kendrick's huge with like, you know, the world in general, but from our perspective, like with LA rap,
Yeah.
did you really think that Damn was like such a huge project that I don't really remember it having that big of an impact, to be honest.
I think it was a great and excellent project for Kendrick, but I didn't think it was gonna it didn't make me think anything about Drake.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I didn't make me think like, damn.
But he's
coming
consumed
for
with that.
Drake's throne.
He thinks
That's
about like who's number one all the time.
Yeah. No, right?
I don't really think in those terms. Unless,
I don't either.
You know, I remember when people started saying that about Lil Baby at one point, like, oh, Lil Baby is the next artist who's gonna be bigger than Drake.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You know why,
Lil
though?
Baby is the GOAT, though.
He's dope.
No, right? So like, and here's why Drake always wins. It's because like these dudes like get lazy fast as fuck, right? Right? Like Kendrick was like about to, like pass Drake, and then he just stopped dropping music for like 4 years. And Lil Baby was on the strum talking about doing features every week, blah blah. And then he just stopped doing features and stopped dropping music and went cold for like a year.
I think a better comparison for Baby would have been Lil Durk. You feel me?
But
Niggas could have been saying he was coming for Lil Durk's spot. You know? Not so much Drake, nigga. That's
He
Drake.
passed Dirk though.
Baby's way past Dirk.
You think
Yeah,
Baby is past Dirk?
Yeah.
I
Nigga,
think
Dirk
so.
is a nigga.
Dirk the one.
Dirk is a nigga.
What's that sound?
Yeah, what's that?
We got crazy ringing in the headphones, Josh.
I don't think.
Is that this?
Damn, this nigga
No.
just said Baby past Dirk, y'all.
No, I don't think that's me.
That's crazy.
Adjust your mic. That's not even
What is
like.
that?
I'm trying to. You guys hearing this?
I hear it.
Yeah, I do hear it.
It ain't me, though.
We got to address this before we can talk about the fact that Lil Baby's like 5 million times bigger than Dirk.
Hell
20
no.
million times.
I mean, he's like, it's not close, us.
Hell
Oh
no.
yeah, that's better.
Yeah, okay.
Hell no.
In terms of sales and shit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
He blows him out of the water.
Yeah.
In terms of hits,
Hits wise, yeah, of course, right?
yeah. I think Dirk, like I like Dirk's music and everything, but I
Dirk
think
speak for the trenches, my nigga.
okay, but that's not really what we're talking
That's
about.
crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas think Baby's
We're talking
better
about
than
who's
Dirk.
bigger.
I don't think so.
Because Baby like have sold like 300 like first week, right? Like
Yeah, like okay, let's look up Lil Durk album sales.
yeah. Like
I'll do
I don't
Lil Baby
always
album
look.
sales.
I always say sales don't always equate better or bigger. He might
In terms
be
of
more
who's
more
bigger, I
viral
think
that
it's
first
probably
time.
it's probably one of the most important
First week
metrics that
sales.
we could possibly use for.
And I never said who was bigger. I said better.
look.
But
right?
better is opinion.
And this sold, I think, like 160, right? Here, like, find it. Like, look. Yeah. Now look at Lil Baby
And
first.
but that's looked at as like a failure.
Nah. For
Oh
Dirk,
no, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But Lil Baby's
Come on now, bro.
look at that. Boom.
Come on,
Double.
bro. Yeah, nah, man.
In terms of YouTube views, everything. In terms of like their
Baby's
biggest
still
hits.
not fucking with Dirk, bro.
I mean, your opinion, I feel you. But in terms of who's the bigger artist, I don't really think you could make an argument that
Yeah.
Dirk's bigger than Baby.
I feel like the argument is like who's bigger, Uzi or like Lil Baby?
No, who's bigger, Youngboy or Baby? To me, it's pretty easy to answer that,
The
right?
young boy.
Is that the Baby, right?
I think Youngboy is the biggest rapper besides Drake, basically, right? To me, like in terms of impact, I don't know. I mean, I know his album sales aren't like what they
Yeah.
used to be because he doesn't really put out projects the way that like when Lil Baby put this album out, like he wanted to sell well,
Yeah, of course.
you know. Whereas I think Youngboy is totally happy to just drop random shit and
Yeah.
not really be super
Young boy
concerned.
just has this weird ass, crazy ass like cult fan base that they're just gonna anything he do. Kind of like a Playboy Cardi fan base. Like, bro, they love
Young Boy chart,
niggas.
though?
They love Young Boy. I'm not sure.
Josh,
I know Young Boy is blackballed from a lot of shit though. Even
Yeah.
though he's like a
Can
fucking
you Google
mega
Young Boy
star.
Billboard?
But also, like, yeah, you're
History?
right. Because who sells more than Youngboy? Like, or I mean, like,
Nobody.
you gotta like put Cardi in the conversation.
Yeah, perfect.
Uzi, I guess, makes
Yep.
sense too.
Yep, and just click on note.
But
Yeah.
his most recent project, I think, sold like 40K first week.
And he has one top 10 hit and 98 songs. I mean, like that's pretty good though. Like, right? Like having like 98 songs.
That have been in the
Yeah,
top 100.
yeah, that's pretty good. Google
And most of them are by himself.
Lil Baby, like Billboard history.
Yeah, I would have never thought to do this. This is Flacco techniques. Aha!
Hey, come on now. Hey, listen. Hey,
But you gotta realize, bro.
Come on,
that
13 top 10 is crazy.
Lil Baby has QC. You know what I'm saying? He has more of a machine, and he's no nigga. YoungBoy hasn't been nominated for anything, and he's been top YouTube artist for like the past fucking 5 years. The nigga is definitely blackballed from something. He might not be blackballed like nobody know about him blackballed, but he's blackballed on his level.
Very
you know
rarely do you hear a YoungBoy song where you're like, oh, that sounds like he tried to make a hit.
Of course.
Almost never. That's why that Bandit with Juice WRLD, like, okay, that sounds like a fucking hit,
YoungBoy
right?
tricks us though, right? Like for example, Drake, Lil Baby probably get more views per music video, but YoungBoy dropped like 4 per month, right? Right? Like so, like of course he right. So like of course like he's you know like he's the quote unquote like king of YouTube because he drops more, right? But if Lil Baby dropped the same amount of like music videos like per month,
I don't think. I think if you were to just consider like them dropping music videos, but I don't know. Like Baby just drops so much less. It's hard to fucking compare. All right, let's do another topic.
Yeah, what's next, Josh?
See, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. You skip past it, but yeah, like, do we give a fuck about this? Tyrese revealed that he and Paul Walker were indulged with the same woman without even knowing they were both sleeping with her. Back then in 2013, when Tyrese and Paul Walker were filming for Too Fast, Too Furious, they were sleeping with the same woman and they didn't even know about it. Why the fuck is it's exactly the same sentence two times in a row? They tricked me into reading that. Then we told each other. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And her goofy ass just recently did an interview letting the world know, but it gets even worse with her. He was just like, yeah, I was with her last night. And I was like, I was with her last night. It was a bromance forever after that because we had the same taste in women.
Pause.
Play this?
So why did I read it if we were just going to watch the clip?
She's beautiful, girl.
We should have just watched the clip. You guys are fraud. And why does it say the same fucking thing 2 times around? X out of this. We just fucking said it. We don't need to hear it again.
Yeah. Hey,
y'all got to get in the fucking zone, man.
Now listen. In terms of this,
man.
Doubling up. Y'all try to just make me double up twice. So I read the quote, and we watch the clip, and I read the same fucking the thing 2 times.
Hey,
listen,
it works, man.
I agree.
Really.
Right? But like in terms of this though, I feel like the only like backlash or anything like worth talking about is that Tyrese pretty much just put his homeboy on blast, and like he was married with like his kids like at this time, but like but it's
he
not
was
important.
Married at the time.
Paul Walker, yeah.
Was he really? That's fucked up. That should be the whole story.
What?
That Tyrese is a fucking dum-dum for putting his homie on blast like
but
that.
The girl pretty much said it first though, so it's kind of like
did. She went on some interviews and outed it, so he basically had no choice but to come and talk about it.
Yo, bro, listen.
You can't really blame her for fucking talking about it, right?
What? Yo,
yeah, you can. Bitch, shut up.
You're right.
Imagine like where we're at in 2023, like we're like females now are like going around doing interviews about being fucking whores.
Yeah,
Back
bro,
in the day, like
fucked.
20 years ago too.
Like, yeah, I fucked Paul Walker, so I get an interview. Like, bitch.
Bragging about fucking a dead man. That's
Bitch,
crazy.
go clean your house or something, bitch. Get a
I feel
job.
like that man part though, I kind of understand, right? Like for example, like I'm sure, right? Like if there was a chick who fucked Michael Jackson, like she'll be doing like 20 different interviews talking about like his.
You would
dick
have
was
to
this
have
one.
something pretty fucking important to say about Michael Jackson for anyone to care, right?
Pretty much.
In terms of his like
after
dick size, like dick game.
Like a woman can come out and say she fucked
False.
Drake and nobody gives a fuck unless she has something crazy to say about him.
Because like he's not dead yet. Though.
Just saying you fucked someone is pretty whatever.
You right, but when you pass away, I guess it's more of a thing because he can't fuck nobody else.
Yeah. I just also don't think people normally care that much. Like she might have gone viral for saying she was fucking the same dudes at the same time. But if she had just said like, yeah, I used to fuck Tyrese. Like, bitch, who gives a shit? There's probably 1,000 other women that used to fuck Tyrese.
Not fact though.
That's a fact.
Like what's next?
I saw this on Twitter. I thought it was interesting. Candace Owens tells Vanity Fair that when her husband reached out to interior designer David Netto to work on their home, Netto responded by saying, "I'd rather get beat in the ass with a wooden plank than ever go near either of you. Kind regards, David." Earlier this year, Owens' husband reached out to the interior designer. Oh, yeah, I already wrote this. "My husband wrote the most polite email because he's always very polite. He's very English. We didn't know if we could afford a designer or anything. And yeah, he told him that he would rather get beat in the ass with a wooden plank than be around Candace Owens." Flacco, how do you feel about this? And Suspect, do you know who Candace Owens is?
Definitely familiar with her.
Can I use the ladder?
She's kind of extreme with her opinions, but I agree with some of the shit that she says. I haven't been keeping up. I think I got introduced to her from watching Kevin Samuels.
Probably.
If I'm not mistaken.
Flacco, is that your queen? You love and admire Candace Owens?
Oh no, so I feel like where I kind of like took a step back from her, like was her George Floyd comments, because to me, like,
Right.
That's where I was
She's
like,
making
yeah,
a whole
I'm
documentary.
out
Is
this
that still
bitch.
coming out?
oh,
She's
think it's
making a
out, right?
documentary
I hope
about
not.
how George Floyd overdosed and was not actually killed by Derek Chauvin. Or
That bitch
whatever.
lost her
It's
mind.
already out there now, right?
She's I
Her
don't know.
documentary?
Yeah, right.
No, I feel like I would know if it
we
came
would hear
out.
that. We would hear about that.
But I remember I listened to Academics' podcast with her, and she was fucking fully trying to whatever George Floyd pill fucking Academics into believing that he died from a fentanyl overdose. And I was kind of surprised that I guess I hadn't heard anyone say anything like that on a hip hop platform. And I was kind of surprised that it wasn't more controversial.
She
I didn't-
lost her mind.
Didn't really hear anything about it after that.
Maybe
I feel like her
think
premise
that
is
bitch
right
crazy.
though, right?
People probably think that bitch crazy and dismiss it.
Not like in terms of like right? So like here's the whole thing is every 4 years, right around election cycle, like the media like picks this example of police brutality, and they will like just like magnify it, right?
But
Just trying
bro,
to,
that shit, like, you really think the media was able to make all those people protest and loot stores and all that shit? Like, I remember before the media got super interested in that video had like 40 million fucking views on Twitter. It was like the craziest fucking clip ever. Like, I remember how we all felt when we saw it, and it was like, nobody could believe it. It's like, I don't think the media did their thing for sure to like amplify shit as they do about everything, but the idea that they like were the sole reason for the outrage, IDK.
Right. But
I
the
think
question
they
is this,
definitely helped across the country. I don't think.
when was Trayvon Martin?
I don't know though. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't hip to it earlier. I probably seen it through media. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it on Twitter. I for sure seen it on media.
Man, I remember seeing fucking damn near everybody posting that shit on Instagram and everything. Like, but I mean, the Trayvon Martin thing, I mean, it's like the election makes it so that there's more heat politically, right? So we zero in on these things and talk about them more than we might in other times, right?
Yeah, right. Here, right. So
And,
for
and
her,
that, I am willing to hear out her argument, I guess. Like, I guess I would watch the documentary.
yeah,
It is out.
It is out.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, it didn't really make much
Remember
of a
it went
splash,
viral,
did
right?
it?
Only available on the Daily Wire.
Ugh, I'm not subscribing to the Daily Wire again.
Why not?
I already did it to watch What is a Woman,
I'm not watching.
but then I unsubscribed.
I'm not watching. That
No,
shit,
like
bro.
here, right. So for me, it's like, and I unsubscribed like when Steven Crowder like kind of like exposed them for like for example, right?
I felt like the consensus was that he did not expose them.
What the fuck is Daily Wire?
It's a conservative media company located out of Texas, and they have like a bunch of the biggest conservative commentators like Candace Owens and shit.
Texas Media Company was all I needed to hear.
I'm sure there's a couple black
That's wild.
media companies out there. Say Cheese
That's
is
a
from
fact.
Texas.
Say cheese. But we talking about white Texas-owned media.
Charleston
I
White,
probably
whatever
he's
he's
doing.
doing.
He's- no,
that
listen,
nigga's lost
He's a
his
one-man
rabbit ass
media
mind.
company.
He needs
That's the what?
Charleston.
terrible example. Absolutely.
true.
That nigga's out his mind.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but like Flacco said, she kind of lost me when she did the whole
George Floyd shit?
shit. But I agreed with her on a lot of points of like women and like men relationships. I agreed on that, but all that other wild political shit,
I was listening to this dude FD Signifier.
No.
I was watching his video about black conservatives. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not done it yet, but he one thing he points out is that like black conservatives almost 100% of the time, just like you could tell they're conservative by the way they dress.
Oh, really?
That there's no hint of anything that has happened in like the current era in the dress code.
Well, me,
They
right?
just
Like you can
a
tell, like
1960s
like
man.
I'm not gonna put you in that box.
Nah.
you can't tell, right?
You wear whatever comes in the mail.
Bro, you dress like an African.
Yeah, right.
That's
yeah,
in America.
Right?
You
You're
come
right.
in here with your toes out. You dress like you finna flip something in the barbecue.
man.
You dress like an African uncle.
Not facts, right?
You don't dress like a conservative.
But question though, is David Netto white or black?
I don't know.
Josh, can you Google him real quick?
He probably just was offended by their politics more than anything, right?
If he's a white liberal, why the fuck do you give a shit about like what like Candace Owens has to say about black folks?
I mean, would you
Maybe he
design
cares
Hitler's
for black
apartment?
people.
Me?
Yeah. If you were an interior designer and Hitler was like, hey, I got some work for you.
No.
You don't think that would maybe muddy your brand a little bit in the current era?
I feel like though, like the drop off in evil is pretty steep, right? When it comes to like Hitler.
Okay. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, for an example.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at,
he's
look at
white
his
as
white
hell.
ass. He's probably European, if I had to guess.
Yeah, he
That
gives me
last
Europe
name.
man vibes.
Yeah, bro, like I just don't see, like, for example, like Candace Owens, like saying, fam, listen, man, like, we need to hold the Democratic Party accountable, and like, it's really like no coincidence that every 4 years around the election cycle, there's always this incident of police brutality that they magnify to try to paint like conservatives as this evil racist country. And you should, right? So I feel like the premise, like, we can all agree with, she got a point, right? But like, how she go?
The only point that she could possibly have would be determined by like the autopsy, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like really
Facts.
the whole thing. It's not like a matter of opinion, like how he died. And I haven't watched her documentary, so I don't know what her whole.
Fentanyl like was found in his body. It's kind of like eyes. How do we say that it's fentanyl opposed to the knee that was on like his neck, right? For her, like, she thinks, hey, yo, listen, you know, I think that if he wasn't on fentanyl, then a knee and on his neck may not have been like the killer, you know?
I'd have
And
to.
just because you're on fentanyl, so an extra knee to your neck is just exactly what you needed to OD? No, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds insane to me.
Yeah, not true.
Yeah, anyone who's seen the video, it's hard to come up with any other
Yeah,
conclusion.
fuck no,
But
nigga.
I haven't seen her documentary, so I don't know what she's talking about.
She can eat a dick. I'm sorry.
I wonder.
Yeah, man. Nah, right, but
Why the fuck is honey cocaine trending on Twitter?
wait, she's lit?
It literally
Where?
just said honey cocaine, but then it switched.
Really?
Yeah.
R. Kelly's trending.
Two things was switched. None of that said R. Kelly a second ago, but I didn't want to interrupt y'all conversation. It said honey cocaine was viral on. Why the fuck is honey cocaine viral
Search
on
honey
Twitter?
cocaine on Twitter right there, or just search. It's got to be like a news story. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the real journalism that we need to be doing, is figuring out what honey cocaine is.
Let's just type it in and see what tweets pop up.
Josh, why? Search the words honey cocaine. Don't click on a random person who has honey cocaine in their name.
Okay, what's up the latest?
There we go.
Oh yeah, like
She was supposed to be up next is the tweet. It's just a bunch
I
of
told
old
you,
pictures of her
bruh.
back in the day.
Honey
I told people
cocaine,
that shit.
honey
They got
cocaine.
20
She's
million
going
views
viral.
together.
dog, I'm telling you, right, bro, like back in those days, yo, like she was everybody's crush.
Click
like,
on that tweet though, so we can see how many retweets it has or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
and
honey cocaine. I don't really like. I wasn't paying that much attention to what was going on in the
I
girl
was.
rap world at that time. You have a boner for her?
It wasn't
Yes.
super girly rap. She was just like, nigga, the female tiger, basically.
Right.
You see how it keeps switching? Now Giselle's at the top, so I ain't tripping. It was definitely honey cocaine was trending. So now that shit's switching. R. Kelly's at the bottom now, the other shit at the top.
Yeah, I
I was like, what the fuck is honey cocaine going viral on Twitter for? That's crazy.
Let's go to the KSI story.
And she
Or
was the
wait,
only
though.
Cambodian rapper too.
She was
like
Cambodian?
Twitter and Doge.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know that.
Or like she was, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Huh? What did you say?
Or Thai or something like that.
Now look, I know when Adam saw this, and he probably rolled up his fist like this fucking dickhead and jerk.
Why?
When Elon Musk changed the Twitter thing to Doge, look, you've been like Elon Musk, like biggest critic from day one.
I mean, he's allowed to burn down his own media company. He owns it. It's worth half of what it was worth when he bought it, what he paid for it. He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
Cause why? Cause why? Like why, bro? Like
Why put Dogecoin
yeah,
as the thing?
why? Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, what is he doing?
He's like
Trying to
boosting his
increase the
investment.
value of it,
He probably
yeah.
still owns a lot of it. It does seem like it could be like illegal, right?
Yeah, right. Like that's definitely a
Niggas
crime,
just
right?
ruining Shit.
What
What does that do?
It
Is it a
increased
button?
the value of it like 100%.
No, I mean like,
in a
is it
day.
an
Really?
active
Yeah.
button?
Wow.
No, I think it's just the Twitter logo, right?
Yeah.
Bringing you back to Twitter
This
homepage.
nigga makes it the Twitter logo. He's different.
That's dope.
Let's watch this. I want to
KSI.
see what KSI had to say. So for the basic story
Pokey.
is that KSI was doing some sort of a Sidemen game show. I don't know, like some
Yeah.
sort of YouTube video. And there is a slur that you probably have never heard if you're an American, but I've heard it quite a bit over the years in terms of the UK. P-A-K-I. I'm not going to say it, so you guys aren't going to be able to get me. It's the first, but the first four letters are like Pakistani, and you know, a lot of times when I was out there back in the day, people would just call a corner store a Paki.
So that's a racial slur?
Yeah, that's like a negative slur that people use for probably they would just use it for Indian people, Pakistani people, whoever, any sort of brown skinned person
That's
that
like
they don't
calling
even
somebody
know.
a Aki.
That being said, though, in the Northeast, there used to be package stores, which are liquor stores, and those are called packies too.
And that I find very, very confusing because then I was in the UK, I'm realizing that they're calling it that because the guy who owns it is Pakistani, whatever. But either way, they did this video and KSI says it. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but it was like him referring to it. I think they were trying to pick a word out of, like, there was so many letters and they're trying to spell a word with it or whatever. And so people are on his ass, so he's apologizing. Let's hear what this apology sounded like.
First of all, I want to address a recent incident in a video whereby my actions have affected many people, especially in the South Asian community. I want to take this opportunity to offer my deepest and most sincere apologies for my words and actions. In a recent video, I used a racial term that is offensive to so many, especially in the South Asian community. There are no excuses for what I said, and I recognize I've caused a lot of hurt and disappointment to so many people that look up to me. And my ignorance has only reinforced the negative stereotypes that have existed for way too long in this country. I want to express my heartfelt regret for what I said, and I want you to know that I am genuinely ashamed and deeply sorry for any pain or suffering I have caused.
All right, can we see the original?
Of hot.
Search KSI space the P word, and we'll. I want to see the context in which he actually said this, just so that we're all on the same page here.
I just want to know the
You
context.
didn't even
of
type it.
bro.
You didn't even finish typing it.
They were playing fucking like
No, just put the
Scrabble.
four-letter version, and then go to top, not latest.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We need points in it, all right? I don't mean this maliciously, but the word. I'm sorry. We need points. I don't. Guys, come on.
All right, let me just say why I don't think he has anything to apologize for.
Me too.
I play Scrabble, not much these days, but I'm very familiar with like the world of Scrabble. Read a lot about it and stuff. I'm a fan of the game, even though I just play recreationally here and there. But in the game of Scrabble, when you're spelling a word or you're using a word, now in this modern age, there are some hateful terms such as the N-word that are banned from Scrabble.
Okay.
But for a long time, none of those words were banned because the thing about whatever word you write in Scrabble, it's not about the meaning of the word. It's just about getting the most points possible. So it's like, you know, in theory, using hateful speech or hateful words or words that are offensive, it should be okay. Unless it has been told to KSI that that word is not on the table, it's not like he's endorsing the word. He's not like saying, he's not claiming to support this offensive word. He's just using it to gain points in a game. And unless he's been told otherwise, what are we even talking about? And I also just resent the fact that everybody's laughing about it and having a good time, and that then they're like, now it's supposed to be framed as terrible. I don't know.
Bro.
I just want to know, like, where in the world, like, who was using that as a derogatory term? Like, I'm not saying like that it wasn't. I just want to know, like, who was using that as a derogatory term?
In the UK, it's super common.
Yeah.
Or at least everybody knows about it, even if it's not
that's
common.
the case, then we shouldn't be able to call Middle Easterns Akis. We shouldn't be able to call him an Aki or the Aki man down the street. We shouldn't be able to say none of that.
Okay, but if you were to walk up to a random Indian guy on the street and call him an Aki, he's like wearing a suit and he's like a lawyer or some shit, he probably
Still
would be
a Ak.
offended, right? Yeah, but you like are only talking about like actual Akis who work at the bodegas or whatever, right?
Same concept though. He's still an Aki. He's
feel
not an
like-
Aki because he works in the store. He's just an Aki who works in the store.
Yeah.
If they found that offensive, I would understand.
And
I'm
I feel
just
like
saying.
also too is like there's a difference between a slur and an abbreviation.
Right. Yeah, right?
That word is just an abbreviation for Pakistan, right? So if he's saying that, how's that a slur? Now listen, right? Now listen. So back home, right? Feel me? Like and there were like Chinese stores, and people call it the CHINK store, right? That's not really us, you know, like that's not really like a derogatory term.
You pushing it.
Right?
But don't you think it's all about how
Fucking pushing it.
listen, it's all about how the person receiving it takes it,
that was
right?
terrible.
Like it's like, you know, if you don't find like the fact that cracker is not generally considered like a truly offensive word is because the average white person doesn't take it in an offensive way. Now, if Chinese people have overall decided that they resent the 5-letter C word that you just spelled out, then we kind of just got to be like, okay, that's your right.
That's a fact.
No, right? Right? Because if we like allow people to say, yo, listen, and I'm offended by this, and like because I'm offended, like you can't say it or use it, to me, that's kind of wrong, right? Because like again, like for actual slurs, yes, but okay, right? So let's just.
But people out there they like the P word is genuinely offensive to like a big chunk of society. And like, even though I don't know if KSI had a fucking gun to his head or what in that clip, it's like he's allowed to have that take, that opinion, right?
A question though, right?
Or people are allowed to have that opinion, and you know, the way he's talking about it, it seems like certainly a lot of people were offended. I don't know.
I feel like it's different being an American because maybe I just don't hear that enough at all to know for it to be a slur. But maybe it's a little different when you're from the UK and you know. And obviously, it looked like he knew that it was gonna be taken wrong.
Well, yeah, they edited it out.
He said it,
and then
as soon as he said it, like he was like, "Don't be mad, don't be mad." Like he already knew.
At the bottom of the screen, they
bad.
wrote "nope" instead of putting the word that he had just said, because even the video editor realizes like, oh, we can't just put this on the screen, so they didn't put it on the screen. They edited it out. It's weird that you could get in trouble for saying it, even if nobody ever heard it.
Yeah.
And you could only infer that that's the word that he was using.
Of course.
Well, it's because technically he still said it just because we didn't hear it. The nigga said it.
If you're going to edit it that much, why even put it out?
That's a fact.
I bet that's what they're thinking right now. Is like, damn, why we even put this out?
Yeah, that was stupid as fuck. And he knew, like, fuck the edit. He knew. He said it. Soon as he said it out his mouth, he said, "Don't be mad. I don't want y'all to take this offensive, but I got to spell it out. We need points." That's where you fucked up because you knew that this was going to be taken as offensive and you still said it.
That's crazy that they're just doing like word scrambles, like just like finding a word and that's their content. I didn't
It does numbers too, though. AFP now does like this too now.
Really? It's like a game show type thing?
AFP just did Guess the Racist, and they brought like mad racist people. Bro, they was saying some foul shit. Like, but they was saying some out of pocket shit.
So you were supposed to find, like, so a bunch of people were faking being racist?
Yeah.
Wow. Good luck with that. If you ever like are at any point in your life like starting to become successful with anything, I am 100% sure that video will resurface out of context.
One of
and it'll
the
be a
guys,
good old
right,
time.
was so racist and bad that they had to like blur out of like his face.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a wild video, right? No, but question, right? So look, if let's say this, right? Like African Americans wake up today and say, listen, like being called black is an offensive slur to us, right? Right? Because we're not black, we're brown, we're light skinned, do everybody now have to like say, you know what? Like black now is now a slur that we can't use no more.
But we've seen that happen because colored was like an acceptable term and now it would be considered offensive, right?
Look, what I just don't like is, like, it's cool, like, I'll call myself a black man, but, like, I just don't like when, like, a motherfucker would describe me to their friend and they not black and they'll be like, yeah, my black friend. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I can't just be so-and-so? Why I can't just be Almighty? Why I got to be your black friend Almighty?
Unless it's, like, an important detail in the story.
That just make me feel, exactly, unless it's, like, very, very crucial to what you're talking about. It's like, oh, yeah, my black friend Almighty. Like, the fuck that had to do with anything? Like now it makes it a little negative connotation on it, but it's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily bad. I think it's how you use it.
Here, right? No. So look, I feel like being known as the black friend is definitely like an insult, right? Because look, like a quote unquote like black friend like comes with a certain archetype,
like a token,
and not like for example, right? Like every black friend, it has the same personality. Right, like you know, like they're like that cool black guy who knows how to dance and shit, and they're super urban, right? Like, and to me, like that's an insult. You feel me?
I mean, I grew up in like a very, very white area with like a pretty small percentage of black people, and I definitely 100% know what you're talking about in the sense that like
But then when he go hang around black people, he's the nerdiest black nigga ever. But
exactly.
around y'all, he's
Yeah.
cool as fuck and be doing the ducky and shit.
seen that.
But then he go around niggas and they be like, look at this cornball.
No, right. Feel me? So like, don't call me like you're a black friend. You feel me? That's an insult.
I
That's a
mean,
fact.
It's
I
like
agree.
what you guys are offended by is a black dude who tailors his entire personality to be entertaining to his white friends.
No.
right?
Not that's like a level of it. That's what he's saying. What I'm saying is just don't be the white person that calls me the black friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Just call me your friend, my boy. Why my race got to be through in front of it?
Right.
Like I'm just
I've
bro.
definitely been at. Listen,
Not black, bro. What the fuck? Are we
I've
doing?
definitely been.
You've been the black friend.
Yeah, right.
I know you've
right?
been the black friend. For sure.
Right. Listen, because like in college, like there were like barely any like niggas around. So it's kind of like
So you was the most niggered out nigga.
Oh, bro. Listen. I was their like example of a cool black guy.
You was the token.
Yes, you feel me?
You must miss that.
Bro, I was urban. Bro, I was urban as fuck.
Josh's face.
You feel
That
me?
nigga said,
Like,
he's
right?
the example.
I was tough, man. Listen,
I
bro,
was
listen,
tough.
man, listen, man.
I was tough, and he put his thumb out.
Don't folks thought that I was tough as fuck. I was cool. I was, oh man, brother. Listen, and that was a great feeling, man. You feel me? like
That is great, bro. That's beautiful.
being known as the black friend that they feel like safe around,
Like
right?
you the reason they could say nigga and play Lil Baby.
No,
in the
they
car.
think he's gonna beat somebody up. Little do they know. They think that if somebody starts talking shit, that it's like, get Flacco.
black friend.
Little do they know.
Yeah,
That's
right.
crazy.
You know,
The black friend that's disrespectful.
that shit was cool, man. You feel me?
I don't
But now
want to be
it's-
the black friend.
Damn.
right?
They think you're good at basketball.
Exactly, right.
That's crazy.
Joke's on you.
Right now, though, like
racist.
I feel like my white friends in LA, like they're more. I guess they're tougher than me, right?
Who are your white friends?
Oh, I have a
My
bunch.
white friends in LA.
Who do you hang out with? What is it? You have a social
You have
life?
friends?
Yeah, yeah.
What you be doing?
Oh, hey, right. So look, here's the quote unquote group that I fuck with, right? Is Zelly, Peace, Rob, and Patrick, right?
Them all sound
You're
like
just
the
saying a bunch
whitest
of names.
people
We don't know
ever.
who these people are.
Sure.
Zelly, Peace, Robin, Patrick.
Sure, right.
That
Sure.
sound like a group of swell
No,
guys.
right. So look, here. Okay, so Zelly and Peace were dudes like that knew like my brother, right? Like when we were kids, and they just moved here like to go to UCLA probably like in like 2015, and then when I moved there, like we just connected, and then Robin Patrick is from RTTV.
What do you guys do when you
Fuck
hang
is
out?
RTTV.
Like make music and
Music.
yeah, chill.
You
yeah,
be rapping and shit?
You go to
they're
the
rappers.
studio?
Yeah, they're rappers. Yes.
I feel like he don't leave the house and he lying right now.
Nah.
I feel like them his friends on FaceTime. Like,
I feel
and
like
he don't
if
be
he
out
left
with
the
them.
house, we would like see evidence of it more often.
Oh no! Listen,
be going places?
Oh no! Listen, right? So look, my phone broke, right? Look. It's a real funny video. There's a real funny video out there, right?
My phone, bro.
Right?
But my phone broke.
My
so
phone
there's no
broke, right?
evidence. This is
No,
beautiful.
look.
This is
So
fucking
why?
amazing. He make it so easy,
Yeah,
y'all.
right?
I swear to God, he do.
So I drove to Verizon, right?
Right.
But then right next to Verizon, there's a there's an Asian store there, right? Like folks like that, right? So while my phone's being pho, right? So while my phone's being worked on, I go and grab pho, and I'm outside, just chowing down. Again, like shoes is off, chilling, right?
You outside.
Shoes are up.
Yeah,
You
right, chilling, right?
outside, nigga.
Yo, somebody-
Eating Vietnamese food.
Yo, somebody like walked up. Flacco, what I tell you, bro, I turn around like this, and they
shit
posted
on
it on
yourself?
fucking Instagram. I've been like just like looking terrified, but I wasn't terrified though. You feel me? Like, yeah,
terrified.
I wasn't terrified. You feel me? Like,
It just surprised you.
They caught your
Yeah.
ass lacking.
you feel me?
I mean, part of me feels like you should not be doing that, but then part of me also is like, I guess I would do that. So
Right? Like, hey, bro, like, cause I don't like feel like I'm like Tolkien, right? You feel me? Like, in terms of right?
Token, South Park token.
yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out how he's using it in this sense.
No.
He gonna land.
Right? In terms of, I don't like feel like if somebody beats me up or put on camera, like that's not really like a cool point. You feel me? Like, right?
That's
right?
Some people it definitely
That's
would be,
no
but-
cool points if you just catch
Yeah,
Flacco
right.
outside and beat
Yeah,
his
right?
ass.
Yeah.
That's not cool points.
Now-
unless you're like Bandman Kevo or like something.
If you
or
catch
like
us-
16
now,
shot
right?
him or something.
Right, you feel me?
It got to be your direct op.
If you
feel
catch
me?
us, or you or like Adam outside,
Catch me, you got to beat my ass.
and
That's a
whoop them
fact.
and put it on camera, oh no, you going viral.
The fact that you think you're any different than us is insane.
some real shit? Now
Because
that
you would
you're
be on
here?
World Star. You would be on every fucking meme page in the world.
Me?
If you got jumped, fuck
Yes.
yes.
You be talking crazy up here. Little do you
I'm
know.
not famous yet though.
Yes, you
Flacco.
enough to get
Flacco.
Bro, everyone who gets beat up is famous enough for it to go
As soon
viral.
as you get your ass
Hillbillies are viral for getting beat up.
Academics will be the first nigga live. As soon as you get your ass beat.
2 hours.
He's gonna be
He's
the
gonna
nigga
call the
fuck
guy.
2 hours, 10 minutes.
He's calling the guy.
Soon as the facts, he's gonna be like, get him in the Discord chat. Chat niggas, get him in the Discord.
Yo, that'll be foul though.
Soon, it's gonna
If
happen.
I
If
cross
that
the guy
happens,
who beats me up and like interviews him, that's fucked up.
But
even if he don't, once Act talks about it, it's everywhere.
But you know what though? If you got beat up, you would immediately get like 100 times more famous.
Facts.
There are infinite more people
Don't
who
give
would
them
know
no
about
ideas.
you after that. And I'm not saying you should fake it or that you should invite this by any means, because I know that's what you're thinking.
No.
Just like we've seen it happen mad times where or think about when like a rapper gets killed. And immediately we all know who it is. And we never heard of him before that.
Facts.
It happens all the time.
Yo,
See? Trending. Honey cocaine.
Honey cocaine. I mean,
That's crazy.
she's trending without anything
Doing
terrible happening to her, which is pretty good, I guess.
now listen though. Imagine though, if two dudes pulled up, right, and they just look like big and menacing, but then I just end up just washing them and beating them the fuck up.
Then you're viral as fuck, but you also take a W, which is a lot harder.
Nigga, what?
But you would be, yeah, if you wash them, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you're still gonna go viral.
That'd be
bro.
great.
You don't have to
500,000
get your
followers
ass beat to go viral.
overnight.
Just
You
blow
have
them
to
down.
be in the fight. You don't got to get your ass beat to go viral. You just got to be involved in the fight.
No, man, shit.
You realistically, you could just be standing there, and that would probably be like, think about it. When that fight happened with him,
Yeah.
His face was hella viral. Him.
I mean, yeah, but like
it was
even
viral
then,
as fuck.
I'm
he
sure
wasn't even involved.
I'm sure Sus hadn't had that many people hollering at him or tagging him or whatever
Long time.
for quite a while before that. Yeah.
Facts.
Right?
It was a long time.
No, right?
Big deal.
Now look, so
Fight videos go viral more than almost anything.
That's a fact. My fight video went more viral than my biggest song that got like 3 million
This
views.
fool's out here fucking posting 6ix9ine fucking and nobody cared.
yeah.
That's a fact.
Isn't that weird?
Nobody
What,
gave a
me?
fuck.
If that was a few years ago, that would have been the biggest news in the world, and instead, like nobody even posted it besides
I
you.
think it's because he
know.
just got his ass beat. Bad timing.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
also,
if he
like-
didn't just get his ass beat, that would have been headlines because that can't overshine him getting his ass beat in the bathroom.
Yeah, and it also just was like a kind of crappy video. Like you didn't really like. See
If it was
his
like a
dick.
man,
if you saw his whole dick,
if it was a
seen
man,
his dick.
it would have went viral.
I guess I didn't watch enough of it.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
If it was a man, yeah, it would be viral. For
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. If it was a man, it would have overshined everything.
That's the
But
question: is what gets you more viral? A gay video of you with a dude coming out, or a video of you just getting beat up?
I don't want that kind of vibe. I'd rather get my
Definitely
ass
gay
beat
video,
every
right?
week. What? You'd rather get exposed
No,
to
no,
some
no,
gay
no,
shit
no,
than get your ass
no. The question was which is more viral?
You right.
All right, but this is the thing.
Gay
when
definitely go
when
both.
you get beat up,
Yeah.
it's like people watch it, they laugh, they have a comment about it, and then that's kind of it because there's usually not that much more to say about it. Whereas
Right.
it's like if you get outed as gay, then
That follows you.
it's not done. Like they're gonna have
you
to
are
keep
here.
talking about it and keep every single move you make for the rest of your life is gonna be done through the lens of him being gay or bi or whatever.
Facts.
So that probably would be more viral. Although if you weren't gay, that would suck, I guess.
Yo, here, right. But I did know though that I guess I'm somewhat relevant now, right? Like when listen, look, right? So look, it's when Say Cheese agreed to interview me.
Yeah?
They did. Wow.
Sean
Yeah.
did interview you?
Where's
He
mine
said
at?
Sunday. He said Sunday. So
That's what's up.
right. So I'm like,
He's been capping on interviewing me forever.
Me too.
He's always told me he was going to interview me, and then he never does.
Me too.
where? No,
I got like 2 Say Cheese interviews, but he told me he was going to interview me from the up for the Kelpie shit, then he didn't.
right,
That's
but
all right. I fuck with you, Sean.
We're gonna do some media training before the interview, Flacco.
yeah, man, no facts. You feel me? Right?
All right, what else we got on this fucking list?
Let's go. What else?
Can we? I want to see Like, why are you bouncing around so much? Well, I just saw like
Oh.
10 topics that I
Hey,
don't
we
see
gotta play
anywhere.
that Kevin Gates
Sexy
video.
Red, Sexy
Nah,
Red.
please play this Kevin Gates video.
Kevin Gates first.
Please play the Kevin
Yeah.
Gates video, bro.
Really? I thought it sounded kind of boring, but okay.
You gotta watch the video.
With you. Spiritually, I can't believe I'm about to say this. My throat chakra, for me not telling the truth, my throat chakra started getting blocked and I started getting sick.
Look at their face.
Started having colds and shit like that
Right, okay.
until I started opening my throat chakra and speaking the truth. I haven't been sick since.
That's cold.
When I was living at the other spot before I moved here,
Yeah.
I used to be sick a lot, like just like weak and everything because I wasn't speaking my truth. And when I'm not speaking my truth, I'm not living in my truth. And when you set boundaries, you showing love for yourself. It's okay to tell people no, not today.
Yeah. Let me ask you this question.
But I had a fear of telling people no because, you know, once you tell them no,
Yeah, I already know.
they act like you never told them yeah. Say that, but I'm going to be honest with you.
Bro, is this nigga high? Is he on shrooms? First, he went from throat chakras to not giving people money. Like, that nigga's everywhere. He's a comedian. That shit's hilarious. Nigga, are you okay? What the fuck was that? Your
He's a
throat
creative
chakra?
guy.
No.
I don't
He
know.
a liar, though.
It is weird though when
Is he
someone
lying?
starts telling you like some miracle cure. Like I knew this guy who had back pain really bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then he got braces, and he claimed that the braces fixed his back pain. He's like telling me all about it, and I'm just kind of standing there like,
How?
"That's awesome, yeah." And in my head, I'm just thinking like,
This nigga's
"What?
delusional.
Like, what the fuck are you
Fuck are you-
talking
That's
about?"
exactly how they was looking at him. They said, damn, that's cold.
But I don't want to be like, "Yo,
fuck
you
out
full
of
of
here.
shit."
No, like, hey, I'm sure it's a lot of spiritual shit that can heal you. I'm not gonna take away from people who really do shit like that. Who knows, bro? I'm not all into your pseudoscience. I don't know what you have going on. You feel me? But this nigga, I think he funny as fuck, bro. That
I feel
nigga's
like this-
hilarious, bro.
Look, though, so-
He's comedy. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
sure,
knew
go ahead.
it was gonna get real the moment he said, damn, I don't even want to say this. I'm like, nah, this nigga finna say some stupid shit.
Say some bullshit, though.
He finna say some bullshit, bro. That's all he does. Every time he goes on these interviews, bro, he goes on these wild-ass tours of saying the most wild shit he can think. He just said 2 weeks ago that he fucked his cousin and kept fucking her.
Yeah.
He says wild shit, bro.
So that's
His brother
confirmed?
got what?
He confirmed
Yeah.
it,
Oh,
nigga.
okay, I always wondered if that was real or not.
He said it. He said I was fucking her and I didn't know it was my cousin. I met her and then we kept fucking because it was my cousin.
He didn't respond to the other chick saying that shit.
He sure the fuck didn't.
Oh, yeah.
He sure the fuck didn't. He
The other
didn't say
chick-
nothing.
oh, no. So I found out, though, that, like, you, like, interviewed, like that same chick, like, years ago.
Because she got kicked out of Jake Paul's mansion.
I ain't
For
gonna
doing
lie,
some
though.
freaky shit.
I don't even know.
Now, back then, though, like, she looked more so like a nigga.
I'm sure she probably went through way
Now
much
she,
more
looks,
shit.
now she looks a little bit more soft.
I shall avoid the transphobia that you got going on there,
okay,
but
sorry.
I will say I hadn't seen her for many years.
Yeah.
And then I seen her and I was like, whoa, that's a huge difference.
Yes.
She looks so different.
It's probably all them hormonal pills he was
Bro, the
taking.
hormones be fucking her up. Like, I mean,
And-
she looks way better, but for
and
sure.
she got in, like, actual vagina now.
That's freaky.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what she said. She said he was mid vagina scarred lips, and then she told him,
Legend.
Nah.
Live your
she's
truth.
lucky she's still alive.
And she claims that Chris Brown, like,
She's lucky she's still alive, bro. You supposed to tell people stuff like that. You got legs in the air, and then you just tell a nigga you're a man?
yeah.
Bro, that sounds like one of them fucking 48 hours murder TV shows that my mama be watching. Like, nigga, that sounds crazy.
I don't think that Kevin Gates did anything wrong. Whatever the fuck he wants to do is what he wants to do. But I agree. You got to disclose that shit.
You gotta disclose that. You talking about mid coochie scarred lips? I'm a dude?
Come on.
That's crazy.
While he's sucking clit. That's
Nigga.
crazy.
You got to reveal
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's fucking wild, bro.
You're
That's
playing-
crazy.
playing
You're
with your
playing
life.
with your life. Thank you. You are playing with your life, bro. If y'all supposed to be, protesting for equal shit and being treated normally, you supposed to say shit like
We got to
that,
be able to
bro.
agree on a code of conduct.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know?
You just gonna bust it open, coochie scars, and say, yeah, by the way,
But
I
no,
was born John Paul.
She said
No,
Kevin Gates, like, asked
nigga.
first.
The fuck?
Yeah. Right? But she said, like,
Hey.
and he was going down, and she wasn't going to say nothing.
Nothing.
And
she
he asked
thought.
first. Yeah.
No, she thought.
Yeah.
I don't think he asked. I think
okay.
she said in her head, I'm caught. So
Okay.
she just said it.
Gotcha,
because she
gotcha,
said
gotcha,
he
gotcha.
stopped.
Gotcha.
So she was like, oh shit, in my head, I'm caught. So
Yeah.
she said it, by the way.
That's crazy.
And
bro.
that nigga said, nah, we all born humans are some spiritual shit.
But listen though, but that shit sounded like exactly what Kevin Gates
Some
was
shit
saying.
he was saying.
And that's all I know. Okay, she's not capping.
Hey, she either been studying this nigga, or she just told the truth, my boy. I don't know. Either she been studying that nigga's spiritual.
He went on IG Live though, and apparently and he went on IG Live, and she was inside his car that night, and the fans was like trying to
warn him.
Yeah, blow her spot. Once again, if she's inside your car, and then this story comes out, I'm more prone to believe her.
You right.
Right?
You're right.
I'm not mad at him.
You're right.
Yeah,
whether
man,
it's true or not.
Hey, live your life, my nigga. Whatever you do over there, it has absolutely nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, my boy.
Oh, yo, but speaking of capping, so Kevin Gates and also said his brother got a 19-inch dick.
He did say that.
Now I want to.
He did say that.
I'm pretty sure Dredd is like 12.
He said that mid-interview.
Damn.
I think the interviewer asked him how long his dick was, and he just pivoted to his brother's dick being longer. This nigga is just crazy.
Listen, I'm familiar with the biggest dicks in the world. I'm not buying it.
This is crazy.
It's not.
What's the biggest though? Like what? Like
Oh,
13,
Dredd.
14 inch?
I've never seen bigger than Dredd, and it's like 12 or something.
Rico, no. Rico, oh my God, it's like
Rico's
13.
strong.
Yeah, he's like 12, right? Or 13?
I don't know. Dredd's the current king.
Comparing
That's all I'm
niggas'
saying.
dicks is crazy.
And I'm just saying it's not 19.
12 is crazy.
12 is a lot bigger than people think.
Pause, y'all.
God damn, bro.
For the niggas at home, that's uncomfortable.
I don't think we're going to be able to click on this based on the caption. Ruby Rose, no doctor, straight from Allah. Are we? It's not on the screen, but let's click it and see.
Nah, please click that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, but we definitely should not put that on the screen.
Yeah.
That's
God
crazy.
Damn, that's a booty.
Hella ass for real. That's them African genes, bro.
Go to Ruby Rose's Instagram if you want to see what we're watching.
She
right
Echian
now.
or Ethiopian?
She's like Ethiopian.
That's what that is.
God damn.
That's
Her
what
dad
that
is though, like she's half. So
that's them Ethiopian.
Yeah.
genes.
848,000 likes.
Yeah.
There's not enough
Hella
likes,
ass. I am all for that.
Look at what has become of our society.
That's beautiful, sir.
That is
So much better than BBL
But,
booties.
bruh.
Like, have you ever hit an ass that was natural, that size, and then a BBL ass that was compared to the same size? The
I've
natural
never.
is always better. You never hit no BBL ass?
no.
That shit moves as one.
There's some great BBLs out there, but for sure there ain't nothing like the real thing.
Facts. Nothing.
There's
real
nothing
thing move
like
water,
the real
nigga.
thing,
BBL asses
baby.
are cool. Like, I'm not against it.
There's
I hit a
nothing
couple
like
BBL
the
BBL asses
real
in my
Emily
day.
Magnolia and her BBL is perfect, right?
Who?
Cracking.
The Emily Magnolia.
Do y'all
chick.
believe Ari Fletcher got a BBL? Or you think?
Yeah.
Or you think Ari shared natural?
For sure BBL,
I
right?
think it's BBL, right?
Yeah, of course.
I think
I'm not like super well versed in her.
It's
but
real 50-50, like
Really?
in the world. Like a lot of people say she didn't, a lot of people say she do. Man,
Yeah.
pull up Ari Fletcher. You don't gotta pull it up on the screen though, but just pull up Ari Fletcher. We gotta since we talked
Do your
about fat
Googles
asses,
at home with us right now.
Yeah, go to Ari Fletcher Instagram if y'all at home, yo.
But she did this though during
Her name
fucking
is
Ramadan.
the real Kyle's sister.
That's disrespectful.
She's right because she said no doctor straight from Allah. What if she believes in Allah?
But like it's during Ramadan and you're showing ass picture like a week after changing like your entire profile picture to you in like the garb. You know, like it's like
Is
you're
she
right.
a real
Why
Muslim?
she trying
or
to
she's
be all
fucking around?
conservative since she got a
She's
nigga now,
Muslim.
man? Pull that ass out for real.
Yeah,
She
right.
is
Scrolling,
Muslim?
Josh. She
Yeah.
gonna pull that ass out eventually.
Shit, you just gotta do it, right?
Man, bro. Like, yo,
I think she's probably Muslim by default.
these chicks
nigga.
are treacherous, bro.
Don't you think that like
Bro, these chicks is crazy.
if we were to go to
See
the
that
Middle
ass?
East and say like, oh, this is Ruby Rose, she's Muslim, they would be like, your Instagram is not applicable.
Man,
Like,
bro.
you are not allowed to say you're Muslim unless you delete these fucking Instagram
that picture don't do it
photos.
justice for real.
See, I don't know nothing about her. Is she Moneybag Yo's girlfriend or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, this G Herbo baby mama.
I'm totally out of the loop.
Nah,
I don't pay
nah.
attention to this side of hip hop too
Yo.
close, to be honest.
Well, like
I
the
only know
people's
who she is.
girlfriends
I
and-
only know who she is because that's G Herbo baby mama, and she used to be punching that nigga on Instagram.
Who's Jada Wada? I keep hearing people talk about her.
Nigga, that's
That's
little
Lil
baby
Baby's?
bitch.
I know, but why the fuck is everybody calling her that? Has that
That's
been
her
her name?
Instagram.
Or
Yeah,
is
that's
that,
her Instagram.
Is been her name or
Yeah.
is it like newly changed?
Nah, that's been her Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Yo, honestly though, like, I feel like I'm definitely choosing Ari and over Ruby Rose.
You
Right?
think so? Nah, I'm choosing Ruby Rose.
I
It's
think
because of ass?
Ruby Rose got this.
You crazy, Ruby Rose,
Ass-wise?
nigga. Well, look, on some real shit,
Yo, Ari ass be soft too, bro.
Ari ass, nigga, that's like an earthquake hitting that shit, nigga. That's a tidal wave. No
Sexy
cap.
Red responds to haters
Oh,
commenting on
please.
our looks. Who the fuck is Sexy Red?
The new bitch, I'm out of
Pound
town.
Town.
Thugging with my
Round.
rounds, my Gucci bean, my booty.
The girl
hole
House Full of Loves.
brown. That shit. You never heard that? It's
might-
everywhere right now.
Maybe I heard of it before.
I'm sure it's everywhere right now.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, her skin is crazy.
What is that?
Nah, come on.
What is this tweet? You gotta go. That's hate speech. Go to the next tweet.
And this is her like responding back to him. Headline dude, the legend side sucking a ghost dick to force dimples.
What? I feel like I'm from another planet. I
Ruby
don't know
Rose
what the
is
fuck
not
that means.
Ethiopian. She's Eritrean. V just text me.
How you a fan clit riding a bitch? Because apparently, like, and he was like a big fan of like her viral hit right now.
Okay.
But
So I should know about this viral hit.
Yeah, what? Pound Town.
She should be
30
on the list to get interviewed any day.
Coochie pink,
Tell
my
Laura.
booty hole brown. Oh no, right? No, listen. So
We
like,
should do it with Flacco.
yeah, right. No, listen, because we reached out like a while ago, but like that's the time like I guess like she was just house phones homie and like nobody like knew her, so like she wasn't like big enough at that time for an interview. But now I feel like we should definitely
I like how calling our house phones homie is like supposed to like diminish her.
That's crazy.
Oh no, like
Yo,
see,
what is going on? Why'd they have to cover her titties in the
no,
phone
it
version?
was like like.
But it's
I'm
the
gonna show
same photo they already showed, right?
you. Nah.
It's the same photo.
What's it?
It's the same.
Oh
photo.
shit.
You could
yeah.
just not show it in general. Like it's probably a safer bet.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, this the climate we in, bro. Stripper rap.
Yo, go down again. Go down. Click that one. Alleged Chicago gang member with Down syndrome charged for 2 separate murders. What the fuck is this?
Bro, why are we putting retarded niggas on the hood? Why are we putting retarded niggas on the hood? How do you see a little nigga in the hood with Down syndrome and be like, yeah, blood
put
gonna
him
be
on.
from the turf?
Let me read this.
Like, what?
An alleged gang member with Down syndrome has been charged with the murders of 2 men just 10 days apart in Chicago. Nicholas Smush. Oh, that is terrible. They're calling him
name's
Smush. How you gonna call him Smush? And Josh, why is it on the screen?
That's because it's extra chromosome. That's crazy.
We gotta get the logic of what we are showing on the screen down here. Nicholas Smush Samudio, a reputed member of the Latin Kings, has been indicted on a slew of felony murder charges in the February 16th fatal road rage shooting of Humberto Marin Garcia and the February 26th slaying of Tomas Villa in a possible case of mistaken identity. See, this is the fucking problem right there, is that you put somebody in your gang who is suffering from a pretty serious condition, and then they A, get road rage and kill the wrong guy, and then B, I mean, can you really trust this guy to not tell?
Yeah, come on.
What
This
if
was
he-
posted 3
What if
minutes
he's
ago.
too dumb to tell?
And he's telling.
What if he don't know? Like, how can he tell? How can you charge a nigga with Down syndrome with murder? Like,
And what are you going to charge his big homies for? Like, he killed the guy, so it's like, I guess he can only really tell on himself. But he can probably tell
Conspiracy?
on these other guys for a bunch of other shit, right?
Yeah, right.
I think he's gonna go to a mental home.
Well, no,
He
his
has
family wrote
Down
me too,
syndrome.
though.
You ever seen a Down syndrome nigga in jail?
How do you just have a kid with Down syndrome and you let him get mad face tattoos and join a gang? Don't you like step in at some point?
What level of Down syndrome is he? Because I've seen some well-functioning Down syndrome people where like they outside, they got another Down syndrome girlfriend.
See,
Like,
I'm gonna be real. I have not seen that. I only really knew Down syndrome people when I was in high school.
I've seen a
really?
Down syndrome couple outside in Walmart doing their thing together.
Man, you want to know some fucked up shit? When I was in high school, there was 2 kids with Down syndrome.
With the fattest asses.
No.
No? Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
When I said kids, I meant men or boys. I guess the case may
You
be.
talking about kid with
And there
fat
was a
asses.
huge rumor in the school that they had both been caught hooking up.
Oh, okay. 2 men. Okay.
And like I remember
Sodomy.
people would say some shit about people would say shit to them in the hall about it.
Yeah.
And one of them, I just remember like being in the hall and somebody said something about it, like threw the accusation at this kid, and he fucking just started screaming and freaking out.
Damn.
And after that, I always kind of assumed that it was probably true,
Yeah, no, right?
or
No,
he just didn't know how to handle the false accusation. Man, kids are fucked up.
I want to hear this nigga talk for real.
Me too. We probably got a rap video.
I want to hear this nigga talk.
yo,
His name is Smush.
Yo, listen, right? Look though. So like, speaking of him though, and his family actually like DM'd me and said this.
What?
Shit.
Yeah.
You should have told us that before we started making
From the
fun of him. What
beginning.
the fuck?
Look, listen, right? So
Some good
look.
content.
So look.
Crazy.
It says, my cousin's name is misspelled. It's Thomas Villa. Can you at least mute the comments? They're offensive, and we don't need to read jokes about the person who took his life. We're incredible. amount of pain reading these
This
comments.
is the other person's
Oh
cousin,
yeah,
the
yeah,
victim.
yeah.
This is the victim's cousin,
victim.
not Smush's people.
Yeah.
This dumbass nigga right here, bro.
Which to me is kind of like, listen, like my job is to put it out.
Nobody's making fun of the people that got killed.
No,
making
they're
fun
saying
of Smush,
that
right?
they don't want to see the person who killed their mans get made fun of.
The comment
but-
section was being like I guess like somewhat brutal to the
Well, it's
dude.
only been up for like 5 minutes, right?
Bro, how can they not be brutal to this nigga? Look at his face for real. Sorry, my nigga ugly as dirt.
Just go like a bunch of like not offensive comments so that it's harder to see the offensive comments.
Look, getting killed is bad, but getting killed.
Jimmy and Timmy
Hey, man.
activities.
Listen, we don't gotta read the comments.
Hey man, it's
Man,
funny though.
free
Smush.
What are they gonna do with Smush?
Free Smush, bro. They gonna put that nigga in a straight jacket. Fuck you, me.
Getting killed by this dude is beyond crazy.
And
No, like, you can like the comment that says L.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Like it's an
Come
L,
on,
right?
Bro, special ops.
That's crazy, bro.
I gotta pee.
Special ops is crazy. Special ops is crazy,
Yo.
nigga. Special ops is fucking crazy, bro. Nah, I can't do this shit. Special ops, nigga.
Oh no, that's wild, man. Shit.
Nah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, the Jimmy and Timmy had
Hey,
me dead.
Jimmy and Timmy is crazy, nigga. Are you crazy? Hey, Jimmy and Timmy
Those
when they
are
go
funny,
get put
though.
on the Crips.
Yeah, come
I
on.
know.
Jimmy and Timmy when they go get put on the Crips.
yeah.
All right, bro. This is crazy.
And who's Jimmy and Timmy?
Nigga from South Park, bro. The Cripples.
Shit.
From South Park. So they heard
Shit.
about Crips, right? And then it was like, I think those are like other crippled people, and they went to a whole building, and it was like actual Crips. It was
that
like
come back?
real
It's a
quick.
whole he's coming back. It's a whole episode called like Crazy Cripples or something like that.
Facts.
It's one of the best South Park episodes ever.
Ever.
Yo. I gotta get back into like all the shit that I missed like during my childhood.
Yeah, you missed a lot because your African parents wasn't letting you. But on some
Yeah, I
real
know,
shit,
right?
bro, letting a nigga who has Down syndrome in your gang, they probably were assuming like, oh, he gonna be a crash dummy. We just gonna go have him do shit. But it's like, bro, that's hella fucked up. One, cause it's like,
genius
bro,
though,
this nigga
actually,
has
right?
Downs. Nah, that's not genius because he probably gonna tell.
We'll go to jail though.
He probably gonna tell. Bro.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's probably gonna tell. Who knows though? Like I don't think I have anybody with Down syndrome in my family,
Yeah.
so I don't know like his brain capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no clue for real. So I can't tell you how smart he is or isn't. I just know that nigga ugly as fuck. But he didn't lost his mind out here. You murdering people with a mental health problem is crazy, bro. Crazy. A Down syndrome murderer is insane.
It's kind of
Hey, that's like a comedy movie.
What?
Like, a nigga, a serial killer, bro. You live next door to a serial killer, but he
Yeah,
got
that's
Down
crazy, bro.
syndrome for real.
Yo, how did he find you, outsmart you, hawk you down?
Yeah. How
Yeah.
the fuck so this? And then you never guess that it's the neighbor's Down syndrome son because you like, nah, little Smush, he could never. But then Smush really be sliding, killing
A nigga
niggas
like
for
this
shit.
though, like I'm for sure
Smush is
guessing him
crazy.
first.
I've never seen a nigga
sure
with
this is
Down
first.
syndrome and face tats. Like, how does he really give consent for a face tat? That's crazy.
Down syndrome. Listen. Like a Down syndrome Instagram though is lit.
That's lit.
It's
Oh
lit.
God, like a Down syndrome nigga just posing with like watches and chains and shit. Hey, I gotta find Smush Instagram. Hey, if anybody watching this at home and they know this nigga, bro, please send me this nigga's Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Please.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
Yeah. Like what's next, Mikey?
Let me see. I'm picking up where Josh left off. 1 second.
Okay. And don't y'all got like a music stream after this?
We sure the fuck do.
Yeah, there's
I
a
gotta
music
be here
stream
all
at
day.
2:30. So want to send in new music. We'll have them check it out.
God bless y'all, man.
2:30. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
I'm finna get lit. I got some Duce. It's going down.
Let me see.
So please don't send no ass music. But on some real shit, bro, don't put no Down syndrome nigga on your gang. That's not okay. That's not cool. We don't really know if he can consent to shit like that. That's wild, man. But what we got next? Hey, free Smush for real. If y'all got Smush Instagram, send that shit to me. I gotta see a lit nigga with Down syndrome.
Josh threw me in the fire. What was where was the last story?
A nigga with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Who gang bang and kill 2 people.
Allegedly. Be Smush.
Yeah, we already passed that.
Past all this.
John Leguizamo speaking of the Super Mario Brothers.
Have y'all seen it?
I chose that story.
Hey, my mama just texted me and said Special Ops took me out. I'm not. Hey.
Your mom?
No cap. We know this shit hilarious, bro. Special Ops. Come on, my nigga. All right. My bad.
Nah, but I have not seen the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm actually thinking it might be Parker's first movie in a theater, just because she fucks with Mario. I don't know how long it is. That's gonna be the real thing, because she'll sometimes be able to sit there and watch a movie for like a half hour, 45 minutes straight. I don't know if she can make it through the whole movie without like freaking out and like wanting to go do something else. But I think it might be Mario Brothers. She likes Mario.
Hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes. That might be tough.
That's insane.
How old is she?
But when you go with a kid, it's not about seeing the whole movie. It's
How old is
she's 2.5.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, my baby will sit and watch movies that she's seen over and over and over and will not move.
Can we come?
Will not move.
With my kid, I don't know.
No.
Maybe you, but maybe not Sus. He brings a certain type of attention.
Yeah, that's a fact. We might have a shootout if you take me anywhere, to be honest.
I'm very cautious about the sort of places I bring my kid in terms of.
That's a fact. I don't take my kid everywhere.
The likelihood of shootouts is pretty much the main thing.
That's a fact. So I don't take my baby everywhere because I know it's gonna be a shootout.
Nah,
I don't want to expose.
We gotta just go to. We gotta go to like the most random ass movie theater where we're not gonna see any of our special ops.
You gotta let me direct it because I don't get into shit like that. Because I go to the ultimate. I'll go to nigga Woodland Hills, like shit like that. I'll go to the remote place. You're not gonna catch me in South Central doing anything. Like besides maybe getting gas on some weird shit. I don't even get. Nigga, no. I'll be out here, Burbank, white people places. You feel me? Glendale, shit like that, nigga. Northridge. You got to go to the black place.
That's the worst when you got to go do something in like the OC. So I'm driving through everything.
Yeah, you got to drive through everything,
and then you got to
cool
stop
part.
and get gas on like the way back, and you're sort of in this like zone where it's like, nah, I don't want to go to a gas station. Yeah. I want to wait till I'm in my neighborhood, or I should have done it all the way back there. So it's like for me, there's like a 40-mile area that I'm not really trying to get gas.
Or you do what I do and carry a ski mask.
That's smart.
Keep a ski with you. If you get in these emergency situations where you got to get out the car, I just pull out the push icy. You feel me? And I can maneuver.
That is smart. The push icy is essential.
Carry gas with you.
It like it's like anonymous mode.
Bro, it's a reason a nigga ain't caught me in years. Like, I'm like a ninja. No cap. If you do catch me, God bless, nigga. I might have to send you up. But I move like a samurai.
No, bro, listen, like I almost like I called like kind of slipping, right? So a friend of ours, right, invited me and like a bunch of people like to like a movie theater, right?
I'm not fucking with it.
Right? So again, this was impromptu. I woke up at like 10:45. I said, all right, bro, you feel me?
In the middle of the day.
No, night, right? All right, cool, you feel me, right? I'm coming through. So I'm driving, I realized, fuck, and I need gas. I pull over to like grab some gas, right?
Where were you? You don't know.
Yeah, right?
But it was the trenches.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know, right? So like, and I walk into the gas station and I'm like, you know, like just chilling. Some dude walked in with like red dreads, a face tattoo right here. I immediately thought, bro, I don't want to deal with niggas right now, bro. You feel me, man? Right? So a dude walked in and said, Flacco! and like asked for a picture. I said, thank God.
It's gonna be them 50. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Thank God, man.
He seen me in the mall, nigga. I'm like head on the swivel, nigga.
Odds are he would have just left you alone, right?
Ready.
What?
Like, don't you think it's most likely that this guy would have just left you alone, even if he didn't know who you were?
That or try to rob me. You
don't got nothing to rob, bro.
I had a car with me, so
you ain't nobody trying to GTA you, bro. Now if you start getting jewelry, watch your ass. But just rob you of your car, no, bro. You'll be fine. A nigga not gonna do nothing to you. I promise.
Bro,
why
Peasy comment on the picture of Smush and say they knows my boy ain't going for none?
What's his nose mean?
Like he got a smush nose.
Oh my God. Maybe that's why they call him Smush, bro.
They nose. Okay.
But on some real shit, Flacco, you're not in threat of getting robbed unless you have something on you get took. But a nigga would definitely probably try to do something to you if you done said something crazy or like you offended them randomly through camera.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yo, now I do feel like though, like we need no jumper chains.
We do.
It's really not my style.
Come on now.
Hey, now
I wouldn't
that
buy myself a chain.
now that everybody gone, I'm next up for the chain.
There was never a chain. Like I always kind of like felt like a chain is kind of like the wrong message.
I'm talking about the chain at your house.
Yeah, bruh.
Oh, you want that?
Yes.
Shit.
Can you imagine?
And the nigga not gonna take nothing from
I do
me.
have a chain.
I need it.
Can you?
I never wore it.
Yo, can you just imagine? Once Black Twitter finds out that Adam gave us chains,
it's gonna be a wrap.
Oh, nigga.
That sounds like a meme.
Oh, man.
Would that be a more or less popular meme than the one with all of you guys' thighs?
Probably more popular, right?
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Oh, man.
He gonna be like, damn, the main team left and he give all these leftover niggas chains. It's gonna be back. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
I'm not a chain guy. I feel like I can't give people chains when I'm not a chain guy.
I feel you.
That's true.
That's why you should just give the ones in your house away.
I only got one.
Me and Flock, I need it. I need the no jumper chain so I can shoot videos in the office with it.
John, how do you feel about John Leguizamo right here? He's complaining about a lack of diversity in the cast of Super Mario Brothers. Basically, he feels like Nintendo and the studio heads behind the Super Mario Brothers movie took a step backwards by getting Chris Pratt and Charlie Day as Mario and Luigi, neither of whom technically have Italian roots, unlike their made-up characters. You'll recall Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo played the roles respectively in the live-action version. John Leguizamo says that he wanted to see a Hispanic actor in the lineup again and is sour that nobody from Latin America got a shot. No, I will not be watching. They could have included a Latin character, Leguizamo said, like I was groundbreaking, and then they stopped the groundbreaking. They messed up the inclusion. They disincluded. Just cast some Latin folk. We're 20% of the population, the largest people of color group, and we are unrepresented. Is it just me, or is this a movie about a couple of Italian plumbers?
Yeah. What the fuck is he talking about? Nigga, Mario and Luigi not even Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Hey, come here. Come here.
What the fuck are we
ask you
talking
a question.
about?
Have you ever looked at Mario and Luigi and thought that was Mexican?
They're Italian.
Thank you.
Italian.
Thank you. So why is this Mexican man
John
talking about he
Leguizamo
wanted
is
to
raising
see-
hell.
He wanted to see Mexican cast members in Super Mario.
That's why he's pissed off. He said that John Leguizamo was that Super Mario Brothers used to be more diverse, and now it's less because they have two white guys playing.
Aren't Caucasian people like also considered Italian?
Thank you. Italian is in Europe. Those are European. Those are white people.
If you can pull it off in the movie,
Italy, my
who
bad.
gives a fuck, right?
What are they gonna do? Hoo-hoo, and then fucking hit like
And
take some mushrooms.
technically,
or what?
though, they have no real race. They're fucking characters, but they look like Italian people, not Mexicans. So I don't understand
so
why.
I could be Mario and you could be Luigi, and that shit's gonna be sweet.
Not never.
What is the racial breakdown of plumbers?
White.
White.
Largely
With
white.
ass crack.
White big booty.
Damn, big booties. Pause.
Yeah, what, man? Come
I
on now.
walked in
man.
at the perfect time.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah. But on some real shit, I get you. Movies should be more diverse, but why are you complaining about this one, though? I don't think Super Mario, they're not super Juan and fucking super, nigga, like, it's not Super Juan, the Super Juan brothers. Like, that's not what the fuck it is. The Super Mario brothers, bro.
Yeah, it's like the worst possible argument. Like
And I
the
fuck
worst
with
argument
Mexicans,
to
bro.
choose.
I fuck with the Latino community, but this one is not it.
What a
If you
dumb
could have said like, like anything else, but not them, bro. Something else, like you
He's
know what
super
I'm
white too, though, right? Like, right. Like, he's not really like the representative for like quote unquote like
What do he look
Latinos.
like?
He's super white. Like, he's like Mikey.
I ain't seen John Leguizamo in a while. What the fuck does he look like?
He's
these
super
days?
European looking.
No.
Yeah. Look,
He's
watch this.
fucking. Oh, you mean looking?
Come on now, bro.
Nah, nigga, that's a Mexican.
Nah.
That's
I mean,
a
he
Latino,
is,
bro.
yeah.
That's a Latino. He don't look white.
Look.
That's a straight Latino.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, come on now.
Nigga, I would think he might not speak English if I walk up to that.
Damn.
Maybe they don't look like that there, but in LA, nigga, a nigga will walk up to you looking just like that and speak no English.
Not facts.
In the Santee Alley right now.
Like Mikey.
No, bro, not like Mikey. Him and Mikey don't look the same. Mikey will look like he'll say, "What's up, dude?" That nigga look like he don't speak English.
Do I not look Mexican at all?
No.
No.
Damn.
You look like a white man.
There's a lot
Canelo-
of secret Mexicans around here.
You look like you could pass for
Yeah,
like
no.
Greek.
It's a very
Canelo.
common thing.
Greek or Italian.
I've been told Italian. I
Greek
don't
or
know
Italian,
why.
for sure.
My dad just saw a guy working at a pizza place in New Hampshire wearing an "Assholes Live Forever" shirt, and he like assumed they were a No Jumper fan.
Oh, where?
You're like, oh, they gotta
That's
watch
what he
No
just
Jumper.
told me.
Wait, Here, listen, right, bro. Listen, and like, listen, look, and
Relax, fucker.
here's a big question for you, right? And there's no insult. Exactly when did your parents like find out that like, you were famous?
It's been a gradual sort of thing, I think.
What, like 2015?
Well, I remember them coming to the bike shop in 2014 and being really, really excited because there was like 4 kids there, and like one of them took a picture with me in front of my family and stuff. And then, you know,
did you tell
all
them
of a
like,
sudden you're getting called a white supremacist by Rolling Stone?
I know, right?
So, it's just a real roller coaster, you know, man.
Wait.
And then it's getting called out by Talib Kweli, which we never talked about.
Man,
Oh,
fuck Talib Kweli.
yeah, him, right?
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, slap the shit out of Talib Kweli.
What? Wait, isn't he like a fucking
Most Def is a real nigga.
professional now, right?
Most Def is the GOAT. Talib Kweli pussy.
I don't know.
Yeah, look, here, right? Because I see them diss at him, but then
I'm
he like,
inheriting
diss you
any
too, though.
beefs. I'm with all
Yeah,
that.
he put Rifleman and Sus in it.
But he diss
Inheriting beef is regular. Like, I'm with that. Talib Kweli sucked my dick, nigga.
Damn.
Shout out to Most Def.
Your dad respond to him?
Nah,
sure.
he never did, right?
I'm sure.
I missed it.
I don't
if he
know.
did, but I'd like to
I know
see
he
that.
texted me and was like, "What's up with this gay ass nigga?" I know he texted me. He was like, "Why the fuck would he?" Yeah, hating ass nigga.
Yeah, what's that video you were about to just show?
But what video?
Oh, the nigga singing the Chief Keef lyrics getting arrested.
Oh yeah. Yo, like you should also like show like the two dudes like spanking each other.
I got bomb money. I'm a bomb right out. I ain't broke. Niggas ain't getting no money. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. Fuck that time out.
Even the cops are laughing.
Hey, like,
Cause they know that
and I'm
song.
not on bar. Fuck your time out. And I'm not on bar. And I just got out yesterday. Fuck your time out.
Oh
I
my
ain't
god.
getting no money. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke.
Oh, he's
12
fried.
nights fucking little because they ass broke. They ass broke.
Okay,
Oh my
freestyling.
God.
Gas up.
Yeah.
This nigga is stupid, man.
Yeah, nigga, fuck your time out. Bro, be set up. Put my pants up, nigga. You ain't got no proof on me.
I feel him. Fuck him.
Wow.
I got Lil Weed on me. Lil Weed.
Wow.
Hey, Chicago niggas are
Bro,
different.
he's
Over
on, some,
weed?
he's on
I ain't
drugs.
getting no money.
Look
There
at
ain't
that.
no joke. There ain't no joke.
That's the perk said.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, those are
Definitely
perp,
perk 30s.
perp vibes.
I know
Nah,
perk
that's
30s.
crazy that people really think perks affect your personality. It's
That's
insane.
crazy though that like this dude gets pulled over and is getting
Thank you. Go for it.
arrested, and he just looks at it as an opportunity to go
speak of
viral
it.
by just doing sort of like comedy in front of the cops
I think that's
for the
just
camera,
him.
you know?
I think that's just him, and
You
it's
just
so
like that
happen
all
to
the
get caught
time?
on camera. Yeah. Cause I feel him.
Yo,
I
that's
feel
crazy.
him. I be doing wild shit. And they be like, "Oh, this nigga's doing crazy shit for the camera." No, nigga, that's just me being crazy, and it's a camera here.
If I was getting arrested, my instinct would just to be
Shut up.
be quiet,
That's what I do.
not make a scene.
Shut the fuck up.
But like I could go viral if I did some shit like that.
He spanked us. I think that
Yo,
was
Adam.
cap.
Yeah.
No, this was some real shit.
I think it's cap. You know them?
Because they was mad at us for posting it, right?
Let's see it.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple people complaining about it.
Cheeto from the 9, and who are you?
Okay.
African niggas down 10 with 10 with 10, 10 with 10. This shit is crazy. Yo, African niggas is crazy.
What hat? Where the fuck my damn Pokemon go? Why is this happening, bro?
Take the tag off your bad boy jersey.
Look at the insane spelling error in the title.
What?
Too friendly wife ops.
I'm gonna ask you again, why was this happening, bro?
Friendly white
At least it was only up for 17 hours before we noticed.
You was fucking with the op,
Spell
bro.
white wrong. With wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have to.
So now I'm gonna play in that leather. Folks, square. Those ass.
Imagine filming this, like
Come on.
having to do this on camera. What the fuck? Who's
It's
this?
gay.
Is this
Why
your
you
big
gotta
homie
come
or
back?
some shit? Like
I'm
you're
not
letting
I'm not letting
him.
no nigga with a ponytail whoop.
Oh my god.
This nigga has a high bun.
Who are the ops?
I'm the Cheeto from the 9.
I'm glad they had the sense to not show that.
Well, us.
Yeah. What the fuck are we doing?
We got the
That was
unedited
gay
version
as
of
fuck.
on our Twitter.
This nigga just let a nigga with a high bun give him a whooping.
Who are these guys?
This
Yo,
gay.
listen.
Yeah, who
these
are
are
these niggas?
Some random dudes from fucking Iowa and who went viral for doing some fuck
Oh,
shit
they're
like
from
this.
Iowa.
You
Yeah.
really think they got ops?
Talking about on folks' grave, but they're from
In
Iowa.
Iowa?
That's crazy. Hey,
I don't
Iowa
think so,
might
right?
get like that. Who knows? But these
That was
niggas,
bugged out.
ain't no nigga whooping me in general. But a nigga with a high bun,
Yeah.
nah, that's disrespectful. Ain't no way. I'm not letting nigga with a
And I found a guy like
with a
Instagram
puff
too.
ball. This nigga got a puff ball bun. Ain't no way, bro.
We don't have any follow-up statements.
Are you
or
sure it's
anything?
not a skit?
No. Look, right. So look, right.
Just give me skit vibes.
I found like his Facebook and shit, and they're like tagging like yo bro, like look, yo bro, like they posted you and shit, right? Bro, like it's a big deal. You feel me? Like where he's from and shit. You feel me? And he's like 5'2" though.
He probably gonna get a record deal off this.
I know, right?
Whooping somebody. All right, we're about to do the music stream in a minute, right?
Yeah,
I'm about
that's
to go fucking eat some steak real quick.
Man, can we end this shit? I'm hungry.
Let's end this. Let's go eat some food, and then we're gonna be listening to your
go.
music. Me, Icon, Suspect. I can't remember who else.
Val.
Val's coming.
The whole hood.
Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
No,
Let's
that
go,
shit
man.
was